What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of RC Live Talk, baby. Finna get it in today. No specific topics. Oh, we are gonna talk about this Spectrum update, and a few other little things, but not no specific. Not no real big topics. But we're gonna just have a good time tonight, man, and do what we gotta do. And y'all already know we got that glow. So I'm gonna bring the fellas in from backstage, and we gonna rock out. What it do, fellas? What's going on, man? Teddy, I got my brother Teddy P, my brother Doc Ski, my brother Rattle 3000. What's going on, fellas?
What's cracking? Was cracking.
How was your RC weekend, bro?
It was straight. It was straight. I ain't do no RCing, but it was still straight.
Same here. I don't really get to do that no more.
Man, y'all trash, both of y'all.
It's all right.
How y'all gonna go the whole weekend without even looking at an RC car? Y'all suck.
Oh no, I didn't say that now. I just said I didn't do no RCing. But you see my little background.
Oh, okay. I see Big Rock shouting. I see you over there, Big Rock shouting. We got Caleb Perry in the building, RC Daniel in the building. We got Brooklyn 718 in the building, JR Roman in the building, Raymond in the building. Ramon in the building. I'm sorry. We got my brother Dion Freeman in the building. We got He-Man Sean. What it do, He-Man Sean? Where you been, my boy? My brother Big Trev in the building. We got Psycho 73, Sorrell Jones, and Run 74. 26 people in the building, man. Wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. It is absolutely positively free.
Yes, sir.
What it do, J Mitch?
What up? What up?
What going on, man? How was your RC weekend, brother?
Oh man, it was a great weekend. Very nice RC weekend, man. How was yours?
It was straight, man. It was eventful. A lot of moving, but it was all right, man. It was pretty cool, man. I got to meet a lot of people I had talked to and heard of, but never really met them. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool.
Yep. What's going on, fellas? What up, Doc, Rattle, Ted? What's up, fellas? What's good?
What's cracking, man? Hey, man. I ordered me some ascots.
Okay.
Just so you know, and some cigars. They supposed to be here. You know, I ordered them off of Temu, so I don't know when they coming. But
they be here. Don't worry about it. They worry about it. As long as it ain't no holiday, you get it. You'll get it in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna come sooner or later.
Right.
Later than sooner.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be later than sooner. Yeah, it probably will be.
With the tax on it.
But the good thing about it, they probably was 33 cents a piece on Temu.
Oh, damn.
You know, since they coming from where they coming from, we had to pay $1.
Mm-hmm. I like what my little girl say. I want some off Temu. Oh, girl, go for it. Because I know the most expensive thing on there gonna be $1.15.
That's like saying Russian roulette when you buy stuff too. You look at a description of what it is, you get it there, but this ain't even what it is.
Yeah. I've been got like that a few times, man. I ordered some little slides. They was like some made out of like some cushy stuff. They look like they were super comfortable. Got them in, they were super comfortable, bro. Until when I put my foot in there, the front of my toes hanging out the front and the back of my heel hanging out the back.
Damn.
But because they shoe size is way different from ours.
But it was American size. It even said it on there. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't right. It wasn't right. It wasn't right at all, bro. And I gave. Go ahead.
I'm saying that's all the rejects and stuff that we can't get here from the manufacturers that purchase the regular stuff. Hey, sell the rejects for cheap money.
Yeah, bro. Cause hey, man, I showed it ain't man. I gave them to my mother-in-law. She was like, "Oh yes, these are so comfortable." I was like, "Damn!" I was gonna order another pair in like a 14. but I was like, man, forget it. It took those forever to get here.
You was gonna have your daddy shoes on. And at 14, he wasn't gonna be your size.
He said, "God, did some win the pot? Yeah, Loon won the pot, bro. 15 grand.
Nice.
Loon won the pot, bro.
15 G's. Yeah.
15 grand, bro. 15 grand and a Saga chassis, which he ain't gonna use. He ain't gonna use that because he run the what is it, TSG chassis? The 2 strips of bacon. He run that, so he's sponsored by them guys. So yeah, but yeah, Lone one, man, 15 grand.
Congrats.
Yeah, good on that.
That was a 2-day event. Was that 2 different events?
Yeah, that was 2 days. They wanted to finish it all in one day, but they started so late on Saturday that they wasn't able. And by the time they got the first class of the 7 scale had 78 races. They had 79 races just for the first round. So yeah, by the time they got done with that first round, man, it was about almost 9 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock. They was just like, man, we just gonna do it tomorrow, bro. But they had it on the fly for 2 days. They had it as the 22nd and the 23rd. So the 23rd and the 22nd and the 23rd.
Damn, and you made it back home, dog. I know you got to be feeling it. So I know you got to be feeling it a little bit.
Well, I'm a little tired, but I flew out Saturday morning. I got down there. I missed the flight. Actually, my flight was for 7, but I missed that flight because I woke up too late, and then I was able to get on the 8 o'clock plane. So I was down there at 9. By 9:30, I was down there. Then it took forever to get the rental car. It threw everything off. What threw everything off when I was late, when I overslept for the first damn plane, and it threw everything else off. So by the time I got the rental, I didn't have time to do nothing else. I was gonna go by my Tobies and do a video there, but I didn't have time because I was already running late. I didn't end up getting to the race till like little after 12. And then I had to set everything up and all that. I didn't even get my room. I had to wait till it was over. The race was over to get my room. When I got back in my room probably about almost 1. I edited a video and then I went to sleep and woke up the next morning at 4. At 5 because my plane was at 6. So I've been home all day.
Okay.
Yeah, I basically been home all day. So I took me a little nap and everything. So I'm good. And that's why I said it was eventful.
Hey, yeah, we got a question from Brooklyn 718. They bought a Max 5 G2 12S for Creighton. Can I put that in with the stock motor mounts?
Can you bought a what?
Stock motor mounts. And is it the 8S Creighton or the 6S Creighton?
So he bought an ESC and he want to know, can he fit it in with the stock motor mounts?
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get a little clarification from him.
Are you talking about you bought the motor or did you buy the ESC? What are you talking about fitting in? You referring to motor mounts? Are you worried about mounting the ESC or are you worried about the motor mounts? If you got the motor, if you got the newer ones like the EXB, it come with both of the plates to run the 49 series and the 56 series can. So you should have the extra mount. If you don't, then you got to order the one from Arma. They ain't that expensive. The 56 millimeter can mount. If you talking about mounting the ESC, man, you just put some double-sided tape or some zip ties and put it to the top of the dome and go from there.
Yeah.
But the extra slide is also if you got the 8S Creighton, right? It don't come with the 6S, does it?
No, don't come with the 6S Creighton. If it's a 6S Creighton, you're going to get a whole nother motor mount. But
yeah,
I don't know that many people putting the 5th scale motor in the 6S Creighton. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's probably not even gonna fit good.
You got to clarify.
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh,
I
Icon in the
think he.
building.
Oh, our keys, what to do? Our keys. I think he
Well,
talking about. I think he talking about the 8S grading though.
yeah.
But the Max 5, yeah. If you talking about the ESC, it's just you can have whatever motor you want in there. The ESC goes right on top of what a servo is in the receiver box. So all you gotta do is just double side tape it down.
And you know what, too? If he's talking about the newer 56 series can and the older Creighton, that might be a problem too with the clearance of the bell crank. You get that longer hobby wing can, you might do some magic there too, some clearancing. So yeah, Brooklyn, come back, tell us exactly what motor, what ESC you running, and tell us and be more specific about the car, because it's a lot of what ifs and a lot of different things you'll have to do depending on what your setup is.
Yeah, he's saying 8S motor and ESC.
So 8S, yeah. So if you just got an 8S motor, I mean, it has nothing to do with the ESC. Your question, it has nothing to do with the ESC. You can put whatever ESC you want in there because the motor ain't the ESC has its own place, and that's right on top of the receiver box where your old ESC went. Now, is it going to screw down? No, it's not going to screw down. So you're gonna have to double side tape it. The holes are not going to line up. Matter of fact, that ESC is a little bit bigger. So yeah, well, it's a lot. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot bigger, but it is bigger. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to screw it down. No, if that's what you asking, but it will fit in there, regardless of what motor you running.
Yeah, just be creative with the double sided tape and zip ties, man. You can't go wrong with the zip ties ever.
Joe Gurdon in the building. What it do, bro?
Big Joe, what up, brother?
Rusty RC 609. What's going on, man? Precision RC. What it do? What it do? Akize. Watt RC. What it do? Brandon Singleton. What's going on, man? Yeah, man. So, did we got anybody backstage? No, we ain't got anybody backstage.
Hey, He-Man Sean asking what kind of car won
the TSG chassis, the 2 strips of bacon.
What's that? Is that a 10 scale or is that an 8 scale? What is that?
That's a 7 scale.
I have to see that.
TSG chassis, man. They call it 2 strips of bacon. It's a little thin. It's like it's real minimal. It's carbon fiber. It look like it's super duper light. When I say super duper light, it looks super duper light.
All right, we got a question for Brandon Singleton. He's asking, the Armor Granite 223S body looks good. Do y'all think I should get that or the Traxxas Stampede VXL?
Boy, that ain't even a question. That boy said the Stampede VXL. Oh, I ain't hating on the Stampede, but yeah, I'm going Armor all day.
Is this the Stampede is like the Hoss now, right? Like
yeah.
Okay. Fuck that. I would get neither one of them. I'll just
Godly.
Yeah.
All right. Psycho asking, is Armor still supporting the 3S BLX line with parts? I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
The 3S BLX been around for so long. You're gonna have parts, bro. You're gonna have parts. You probably that's one thing you probably won't have to worry about is parts.
Parts, and the new parts should work with the old parts. And if they don't, I mean, it's cheap enough to go on Jenny's and buy what you need.
Oh, we got a great question. Spellbound Stats is asking, what's up, RC folks? What you think about that $550 4S Outcast that was $450 last week? Corrally ships from Belgium. Big opportunity for them to step up and over Armor.
I think it sucks. I think now is gonna be Rolalo time. You know, who's the other one? Ted? What's the name of the other one you said the other day in the chat?
MJX,
MJX, Hyper Goals, all that. They finna start because these prices is just getting that's a little bit high, bro.
But see, this comes from people not understanding what words mean and how they impact you. When somebody tells you I'm gonna put a tariff in place, that ain't against where it's coming from. That's against the people that's in the place that is coming to. We the ones that got to pay that money. That's why we got a price increase. Anything coming from certain places, we got to pay more money for it because of the tariff. So somebody should have did a vocabulary search back in November to say, yep, we rocking with this, or no, we not rocking with this. Because here we are now dealing with it.
But that will work both ways, though. Like, if you are a company and somebody's telling you we're going to tax you to bring it in, you're going to charge more money to send it there, so you can get your bottom dollar that you was getting already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody that's here is paying the 25%. So if you get hit, if somebody says you got to pay more money, or we putting a tariff on Teddy, and you sell products to us, everybody else that's on the panel, it doesn't hurt you, Teddy. It hurts us that's on the panel, because we the ones that got to pay more money because the product is coming from you.
But that does hurt them, because now if I have to sit here and charge more money to get the same amount of money that I was getting prior, people won't buy my product as much.
So what's going to replace it?
So what's going to replace it? What you mean?
Yeah. What's going to replace it? What's going to replace an infraction?
There's a few cars out right now that can replace it. You can use the ZD Racing. That's been out for a while. 7 scale.
Okay. Or how much is that?
You got the Associated. You get the roller for what? $399.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just get a used one. I think the used market is going to pop with all these tariffs. People use stuff is going to be worth a little bit more money than it is, and it's still.
I know what I got.
Cheaper. Yep. Yep.
Look,
there's people sitting around with parts on the shelves. People who got 7 infractions who ain't using them all. Like, no disrespect to the RC culture, but I mean,
hey,
yeah, but also I don't think that's a big seller for them now anyway. Like, everybody in mom got one.
6.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
No, I don't think it's a big seller for them like that anyway. Like, everybody in mom got one.
Well, I just use that as an example. But yeah, if you like, take for example the Pro Boat, the supersonic weight. Last week, it was, you know what? We're gonna go and work this out. This week is, I don't know. We'll see.
But it also brings things into reality in some ways too. Like, you know, when I was talking about manufacturers recycling the same old things and giving us, you know, increment updates. Now it kind of make you second guess going out and getting everything new if the prices are damn near $100 more. Do I really need that? Not really.
Yeah. Big Reg, what it do, bro? I see you trying to speak.
Yeah, I was just trying to say it was good, man. It's a sad weekend in RC. Armor has killed our pockets by $50 extra per vehicle. But I was contemplating not coming on the live stream because I was so not into it, man.
Look, it ain't limited to Armor. Pretty much anything that come out of Horizon Hobby went up in price.
Man, Traxxas go to, man.
Traxxas ain't went up yet though. So
yeah, Traxxas ain't got.
That's what I'm saying. They're about to be the go-to.
I think their stuff's imported from Their stuff's imported from Taiwan.
Oh, okay, then they straight.
Okay. Hey, well, what's up, Catch a Lane? What it do, bro? What's going on with you, my guy?
Hey, you see that? He said 2 strips of bacon and TSG are 2 separate platforms.
Oh, they are? Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was the same thing.
Yeah, look, I guess we're going to start buying Team Corelli stuff too.
Yeah, I ain't.
I'm about to say, after that conversation we had, hell no, you can't get on no Team Corelli. I'm calling up to say, ban you.
Torres Red Cat don't look that bad right now compared to the Armor 3S line for the price.
It never looked bad.
It really don't look bad now. It look good.
It looked better before though, because it was only $299. Yeah, I got mine for $275.
But Armor was only $30 more, so the extra $30 wasn't much. Now it's like $70. It's like, oh, whoa. hold on now. Let's be reasonable, you know.
Yeah. But the answer spellbound question. No, Team Corral is not going to step in with armor. They don't have enough bangers, bro. They only got one good car, and that's a Suga.
You keep
You try to tell me the Synchro 4 ain't good?
Don't disrespect the Gamma, dog. Do not do it. Don't do it, Gat. Come on, Gat. Put some
Hey
respect.
man, I'm just saying, bro.
A lot of syllables. I know it's a lot of syllables in there.
Yeah, man. But like, you know what I'm
Beast.
saying? Like car for car, they can't stand up. They can't stand up with armor, bro. Car for car, nah, they can't stand up with armor. Car for car.
No, they don't cover as much as Armor does. No,
Yeah, but that's my point, and that's why I say they're not finna take over. They're not finna to answer his question. They're not gonna take over. What's up?
It's an opportunity for them to do it, but they ain't gonna do it. And when they do it, they ain't gonna do it the right way. It's just gonna be weird. It's gonna be, you know, whatever they do is just gonna be weird. Instead of peanut butter and jelly, they're gonna give you sunflower seed and relish. Like, go ahead and eat that. That's good. That's how we do it. You know what I mean?
You gonna get some hummus.
You know what I mean? Yep.
Hey man, don't disrespect hummus, man. Hummus is awesome.
But if you expecting peanut butter and jelly, you can't give a person hummus. Like that's
it depends who you're giving it to, though. Like, you know, some people they like peanut butter jelly, some like hummus. So it's like it's an unexpected surprise, but it's a great one.
Look, I just say okay on that one. You know, everybody taste buds a little different. I don't know.
Yeah, I like the Mediterranean cuisine. I get what you're saying, though.
I like something different once in a while too. But if they get, it's opportunity. But it's if they read in the room right and they execute, they can. But you know, I don't. It's not going to catch on, man. I don't think it'd be nice if it did, but it can't replace Armor. Nothing can replace Armor.
Not now. Maybe in a year. Like it might take a year to do it, but not right now.
It would take over a year.
They would have to be whatever company would take over Armor would have to be bubbling right now. They would have to have something out right now that'll be like, oh, okay. And right now, I mean, Red Cat is the hottest, I think, in the game right now. But they still not Armor, you know. So
yeah, I agree with that. I think Red Cat would be the closest.
Right. Yeah, Red Cat would be pretty close. But yeah, I mean, like Corrali, like I don't have nothing against Corrali. I was just saying, basically, you know what I'm saying, banger for banger, they don't amount up because they really only got four platforms. That's all they have. They got the Buggy, they got the Asuga, they got the Chronos, all those the same thing. Chronos, Punishers, Kagamas, all those are the same platform. And then they got the what's the first truck? The Mentor. What's the name of it?
Jumbo, the Mentor.
The Jumbo and the Mentor, and it's one more that's just like that.
The Skeeter.
Skeeter.
Now the Skeeter would be the Forest platform, so that would be 5 because now they got the Punisher and the new Punisher 4S and the Skeeter is basically the same platform. So they got 5 platforms.
You got the Synchro too, right?
Yeah, Synchro.
I just said Buggy. The Buggy is buggies. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the Typhon. To me, the Typhon 6S and the TLR Tune is buggies. You can't really give them their own class because they're just buggies.
Well, the 4S version is different than the 6S. Yeah. So I mean, Armor got a 6S and a 4S, and Corrali got a 6S and a 4S. So
let me catch up. Big Trev says a lot of people don't understand tariffs for sure. He-Man Sean says check out Red Cat stock. Oh, that's Reg. All right. What's Greg? All right. Brooklyn is saying thanks, fellas. I was asking if the Max 5 motor. Huh?
What is the Max 5 motor?
The Max 5 is an ESC. The Max 5 motor will fit in the EXB 8S Creighton motor mount, or do I have to do some customization?
Oh yeah, if you talk about the G2 motor is not gonna fit. You're gonna have to do modifications. Either you're gonna have to get the bell crank, the steering bell crank from M2C, which is not good. It's gonna make your car drive like trash. Or you gotta get that extended chassis. The what they call it? The what they call it? That extended chassis
Oh
from
no.
M2C.
Or you're gonna have to get creative with what's the name? When them little files and start filing down the damn bell crank arm so you can have some steering and some throw.
Yeah,
I think the new ones though, the new versions they could fit the G2 motors, I think. But if you just rock the old John, it ain't gonna work, dogs.
The new ones can't either. It's too long.
Damn.
It's too long. Yeah, you have to get they call it the XL, the Creighton XL chassis, Creighton 8S XL chassis from M2C, or you're gonna have to get the M2C bell crank. I'm telling you, you get that bell crank, it's not gonna drive the same.
Get that bell crank, you're gonna be like, why this shit don't turn to the left?
Exactly. It ain't right, bro. It ain't right. I like M2C. I have nothing against M2C, but that bell crank, it ain't. Yeah, I sold a built Creighton because of that bell crank.
Yeah, I think my Outcast, I had a problem because of that bell crank, and I had to take everything apart and recenter everything. It was a pain. It was a pain. I got it to work. But
so let me ask y'all this: what motor would y'all suggest that he put in there to where he doesn't have to go through all that?
Castle 2028, or if you can get the old G1 motor, or if you can get like one of the cheap ass like the stock takeout motor from like a DBXL, or just run the stock. What's it, 1200, 1250 kV that'll come with?
Well, if he got a newer Creighton, it's the 1100 kV.
Okay,
it's the big block because the newer Creighton it only comes with the 56 motor mount. It don't even come with the little 49. Or yeah, like you said, I would recommend those same motors. You can do the DBXLE motor, which is the 780 kV. You can do an old school 800 kV hobby wing. You can do 800 kV Castle. You can do
you can get a little TP.
You can get a TP. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a few options. You can get you one of them Leopard motors, like the Leopard 700 kV. It take 12S.
Yeah, don't get no 560 kV though.
Yeah, or you can get the 560 won't fit either.
560
won't fit. You got to get
some get a 10-shock motor.
There you go, 10-shock. Yeah, go on RC. Go on RC Juice, and it's what do they sell on there? What's them red cans? Leopard.
They got on sale for $125 right now. I was looking at it earlier.
Triple S motors is great.
Hobby Star, they got a couple cheap motors too. Hobby Star 980 kV. I think it's like a 7 something kV motor.
They got a 522.
Yep. It's a lot of motors, man. You go on Hobby King, you'll find a whole bunch of no-name fifth scale motors to throw on there for like $45. So it's a lot of options out there.
There you go, Brooklyn. Mr. Mad in the building.
Mr. Mad, what it do, bro? Deep Voice in the building. AJ Williams in the building. Timbo in the building. Dragster JRC in the building. Rasta Yut.
Oh, you done now? Okay. Okay. Spellbound is saying, but Armour used to make better cars in Taiwan. They moved to China to make worse cars and make more profits. Again, Corelli comes from Belgium. Habayo also a consideration.
Habayo's dope. I like Habayo.
Yeah, Habayo dope. Habayo, I like Habayo too.
Mm-hmm.
I like Habayo too.
Everybody looking for some Habayo, man? Check out Saga Customs RC. He's a distributor for the Habayo direct, person to deal with. Hit him up, check him out, tell him your boy J Mitch sent you.
Psycho says Asuga for the win.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Brooklyn 718 is saying, and do they make bodies for the Creightons besides the pickups? I've been on Proline and Armour.
Now Proline only make the F100 now. They used to have another body. But they only make the F100, and then you can go to they make a few different styles for Basher bodies. Basher bodies, they make those indestructible bodies. They make a couple of different designs for Creighton. You can check that out, but that's gonna be it.
All right. Spellbound is saying, I love Makagama's success. Not sure why you say that.
No, I was spellbound. I was just saying that I was answering your question. Would they take over? Are they going to take over the ranks for Armor? And the answer is no, because they don't have enough platforms. Armor got about 13 different platforms of cars. So yeah,
right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
AJ Williams says, "What up, guys? Do you think there will be a DBXLE 3.0 since the 2.0 is discontinued, or will it end up like the 5B and become a third degree north or roving, etc. that still make discontinued low C?"
I don't think it's gonna be a massive change. I think they're gonna put the black electronics in and then come up with a new color scheme for that DBXLE. I think DBXLE one of their best sellers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that 3.0 has got to come at some point. I will bet money that's coming at some point, especially since they discontinued and they need a release. They need to have a couple releases this year. 3.0 is like entry level, fifth scale, like non-bootleg. That's RTR. I mean, it's, you know what I mean. It's not like
yeah.
No,
you're right.
I'll be careful because I like Rovan, but it's not a Rovan special. It's something with major support. And it's a gateway drug to a true fifth scale. That's not an X Max or Creighton 8S, like a true fifth scale. So they definitely got to drop that.
Smith Master gonna take over.
Oh yeah, Smith Master. Yeah.
No, they not. You know what? Let me tell y'all something.
Come on, Rattle. Those peoples.
They are
Smith Master.
No, I talked to him. I was like, look. I told him, I was like, look, y'all can't keep adding shipping after the fact. When you ship me my product, I should not get anything from UPS and I owe $4 more. That's not gonna work. You can't do that. You got to tell me what my shipping gonna be at checkout. Y'all got the technology to calculate that. You can do it. Y'all good at math. Get it together. Deep voice in the building. Oh, you already said that.
Voice, yeah.
Brandon Singleton says Armor 3S line price have went up. Yep.
All of them, Brandon Singleton. Everything, all the way across the board. Every freaking car price went up. Every car on Horizon site price went up.
Y'all, when y'all go in these hobby shops, y'all better be technical and be like, yo, was this here pre, the tariffs?
Right.
Because I should still be getting the pre-tariff price. You know what I mean? Like, fight for your $395 Creighton 4S. Stop playing.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Don't spend the $5. I ain't never spending $500 on no plastic ass car. That's still. I'm cool. And 4S at that, I'm cool, dog. Keep that.
You spent $429 on one.
$550, dog.
Man, you spent $429 on one.
On what?
On that fucking bullshit ass synchro.
I don't got one of them.
You had one. Yeah, you talking about?
No, I never had a synchro.
You didn't have a synchro.
I never had a synchro. No, I had a
I could have sworn you.
I had a Radix, and I had a Python. I never had a synchro.
I thought you had a synchro, bro.
I came close, but I did not do it, and I definitely wasn't paying for it. If I was going to,
it's not for anyway. It's $369. It's a $369 kind of car though.
It's not plastic either. At least
it's trash. It's still trash.
Oh man.
Plastic or no plastic,
plastic, fantastic.
It's still trash, bro.
Yeah.
Sunflower
seed. I thought I already did that, bro.
Hey, He-Man Sean says no. Armor is a strong number 2 company. That's a strong one.
So who number 1?
Yeah, who number 1?
Yeah. For rated runs, I think they are number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they finna jump on you. You say the wrong name.
He gonna say Traxxas. All right. That means he must work for Traxxas or the Traxxas guys. You know what I mean? He like the bull for taking.
Hey, now we can't knock him though for his opinion. Now, if he think Traxxas is the best, then that's just what it is. I don't.
You gotta look at the facts though. You gotta look at facts when it comes to ready to run cars, right? All right.
I'm trying to get there. I'm clearing my mind. So
for the facts. Right. Yeah, I want to hear the facts. Go ahead.
For ready to run, I do think Armor is number one. Whether you like Armor or not, when you look at durability out the box, price point,
Quality
and
of
how
the
easy they
product.
are to get. Huh?
Yeah, quality of the product.
Right.
Ease of buying it.
Right.
Finding it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, nobody else got that. There's on if let's just say that somebody says, "Oh, well, Traxxas is." Okay.
I would say it's
All
an
their
argument.
cars ain't that durable out the box. The X-Max is a beast out the box now. Don't get me wrong when it comes to durability. But anything else, where you bump into that, you got you a chandelier that just fell out the
That's
ceiling.
not true. That's not true though, Rattle. That's not
Okay.
true. It's not
So-
true. You and me names more cars for you?
That's durable out the box.
Yes, that's super durable out the box.
Okay.
Hard to break. Hard to break out the box.
We know the X-Max. All right.
Yeah.
I would also say the what's that
Max.
one that replaced the E-Revo?
The Max,
Rustler,
the Sledge,
Slash.
I think the Slash, the
Slash, the
Bandit.
Slash. You can beat the hell out of a Slash.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So
You
we
know
got
what I'm saying?
4.
Now the box start changing shot caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna
No,
pop out.
no. That means that you got to do that. Ain't out the box. That means you got to do something to it.
That's what I said. Not out the box without changing shot caps. You ain't doing that with no Slash. Some shot caps gonna pop off every time.
I will say this: they just pop out and they pop right back in. Keep the party going. And I'm not even.
You lose all your oil now. Now you got a bouncy car when you riding around.
We bashing anyway. We don't care.
We talking semantics, guys. We talking about can you get them and they gonna work for you out the box? Yeah, Traxxas. And it's another thing. I love Armor, but I ain't never seen an Armor store. I always see a Traxxas store. I always seen Traxxas factory stores. I done been to damn tractor stores and they got a whole section of Traxxas. They don't even know what Armor is. Like,
soda,
But that's
Summit
not-
Racings.
Yeah. That's not. But some sell Red Cat too. They used to sell. Well, I don't know if they still do. I ain't been in there in a minute. But at one point they were selling them Red Cat crawlers.
You go look up Traxxas distributor. It'll be like Big Tim's,
bodybuilder,
exactly,
bodega.
body shop, exactly.
So let me ask y'all this then. Let me ask y'all this: is McDonald's the best fast food restaurant ever?
No, but it's the largest chain,
and it's the most sold, and it sells the most.
Correct. Traxxas is the same way. Just because they're great at marketing. They're great at marketing. They're great at.
I agree with you that I feel like Armor is the best too, but it just Traxxas does have an argument because they got some cars out the box that do well, and then they got the best car out of the box.
Listen,
so it's like
Traxxas and McDonald's. Traxxas and McDonald's got two things that are in common. If it wasn't for one of them, nobody else would exist. If it wasn't a Traxxas, it wouldn't be no Armor. If it wasn't a McDonald's, it might not be a Burger King or a Wendy's. Like, they are the leaders. They are the people who led the genre, who popularized what a fast food restaurant is and what RC is. They brought the shit to the mainstream. Point blank. Period. You could say anything about the quality about the cars, but without them, that none of this shit would be around, dog.
But we talking about what's the number one today?
Traxxas.
No.
Oh man.
I hate to say it. It's Traxxas.
No.
Don't nobody know what a crate. Ask somebody if you go somewhere and say, what's the X Max and what's the Creighton? Everybody gonna fucking know. People great grandma know what an X Max is, dog.
But that is because they're great at marketing.
That's all you need.
That's like the old debate.
It's like Apple. It's like Apple.
iPhone.
Exactly. I know a Samsung is better, but Apple, you could give an Apple to a blind person and they can call China. Like,
Racing. Oh man.
Didn't we kind of had something similar to this last week when I was saying about marketing? When we were talking about bashers and race cars, and I was saying that marketing plays a big role in the fact of how people perceive a product.
Ain't nobody buying it if they can't see it.
No. So Teddy, yes, you did say that. You did say that, but that's a little bit different when we talking about race buggies and basher buggies.
How? It's marketing. Like Gab said, it says basher of the box.
So we don't have to revisit that one. We don't have to revisit that one.
No, I'm not trying to revisit that. I was just making a point that marketing makes a big role in the difference in how something's perceived as coming off. Just because it's not the best doesn't mean people everywhere aren't selling it. You used to get that Pep Boys. You get your car fixed. Well, look at it. It got a damn slash over here. You walking out with a slash and you got an oil change.
Oil change, get a free slash. And get some batteries. Yeah.
And a $500 oil change on a 2000 Honda Civic.
Yeah, you walked out, paid more for your RC car than the oil change, the car that you're doing the oil change on.
Man, all right. Okay. Hold on. Let's go back. Oh, you said Timbo. Jackson J is asking, what do you think is the best 7-scale drag platform?
It's gonna be anything dealing with the Habayo stuff, like the Saga with the Habayo stuff on it. You can still, a lot of people still put the armor stuff on those cars too. But I think if you doing drag racing, if you just drag racing, it's gonna be one of those custom chassis. It's not gonna be like a stock infraction or a stock limitless. They're not gonna be able to perform the way that these drag cars perform.
Yeah, I was gonna say people who like really, really drag racing for money, they not using nothing stock, man.
No.
Except Coho.
They go for all scales too, I would say too.
Look, Coho running the 1.4s and 1.3s with stock chassis.
Okay, I'll give it the Coho. But most people, once you looking for that edge, once you got a trailer, you ain't.
Yeah, you want 15,000. You ain't running no stock stuff.
You ain't running. You
ain't finna win. You ain't gonna be consistent enough. You ain't gonna be consistent enough to win no big time pot with that stock stuff.
I ain't saying there's no outliers that don't use stock, but majority of people, once they start professional racing, they start spending money on all the components. Where the only thing that's stock is the damn sticker on the body that's armor or Habal.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not gonna be like, "Hey, I just ordered this chassis from Hobby Town." They ain't gonna say that.
Or people will buy the whole car and won't use nothing from the car. Like they'll use
they'll buy the whole car, just use the battery trays.
Yeah. the different internals. That's it. Like
hey, last year, y'all remember that guy? I forget his name. He had a 7-scale car and he beat everybody last summer. And I believe he had a Serpent or something like that. Killed everybody.
Yeah, the Serpents, the 10th scale, that line, they much faster than the 7 scales. You put the Serpent next to the 7 scale, Serpent gonna win. Serpent gonna win on 3S.
Is there a 7-scale Serpent or no?
No.
Okay.
No. It's the Serpent, the biggest thing is the 8th scale. They don't got no 7 scale Serpent. But the ones that be super fast, them 10 scales. Like them,
wasn't
like
the F1 the 7 scale?
Them belt drive cars and all that, huh?
Wasn't the new F1 they just came out with 7 scale?
The F1, that Formula 1, no, that's a 10 scale.
Nah, they had a 7 scale one.
It ain't just came out then. It probably was before I was in the game. Because they ain't had no 7 scale since I've been in the game. Because I would have bought it. And so would the J Mitch have. He probably would have had it first. God damn, something bit the hell out of me.
All right, Roster Youth in the building. Noster is asking, what input shaft setup would you guys recommend on the X-Max with Max 6 5690 G2? My stock input shaft seems to be slightly bent. Binds at a certain point of rotation, barely 2-ish runs, or barely 2 runs on it.
You can you can get any of the hardened steel ones off of Amazon, and then you can go to M2C. They got these little cups that go over you slide it on the drive shaft, and it goes up over the cup, and it keeps the cup from expanding. And it's aluminum as well. So just get any cheap aluminum cups, diff cups off of Amazon or wherever you shop, and then go to M2C. They got a cover that goes over the top of the cup that keeps the cup from expanding, keeps the ball from popping out as well. Quick fix.
All right. He said he's using. Timbo says I like the Habao as well. Nodster is saying that he's using the Mod 1 2046 currently. Okay. J Mitch, Big Trev is asking you, what's the name of that Habal car again?
The VTE. The VTE
2. You know, tell them to hit up Saga if you're looking for one.
Yeah, the VTE 2. Yeah. I think they're like what, 420? 419.99?
I don't know.
But they don't got nothing on it, Trev. You gotta put it don't even come with a body. It's just it's a chassis. The chassis will be together though. You ain't gotta do no building. The chassis will be together. The only thing you have to put on is the floating body mounts. But you're gonna have to buy you a body, wheels, motor, electronics, everything.
All right. Brian Mitchell is asking, do helical gears really make a difference?
Mm-hmm. What about you? What you got, Teddy?
It definitely gives you more engagement between the two gears because you got the spiral going along with it, so it's being straight cut. That's the whole premise behind it. But it also gives you a little bind when you go in reverse, just because of the way they design. It ain't like crazy bind, but it definitely gives you a little bit.
So would that be a situation where you might want to turn the drag brake up before you go into reverse? That way it'll kind of slow the car down?
You can still use your brakes. It just once you get in reverse, it just kind of shifts the way they work. It goes the opposite way on them.
Do the drag brake work in reverse?
No, when you take your finger out the throttle, it's gonna start to slow down quicker than putting on the brake. So that way you don't have as much momentum when you're going into reverse.
Okay.
That would be my thought. Nubia saying, what's up, fellas? Hope all is well. Nice to see you back this week, J. Mitch. Prayers to your family for your loss. I watched your video today.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, we sorry for that one, J. Mitch. I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah, my cousin passed away from cancer a couple weeks ago. I thought I told everybody about that.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought got it.
But you're not subscribed to the videos, bro?
No, I know about that one. When Nuki said that he watched the video today, I'm thinking he released the video today and said that he had a loss today.
No.
Yeah, I had made no content in a while, so I just given quick catch up on what was going on with me.
Gotcha. All right. Jose Robinson says, I picked up the orange felony yesterday before the price went up. The black one was on sale too, just so you know, Jose. Grant Widener says that aftermarket though. All right. Cheers to you, Big Gap. Brooklyn 718 is asking my final question on this topic. Can I use the Max 5 ESC in stock 8S motor and 12S it?
Yes.
Are you using the 1100? Are you looking at the new Creighton that has the 1100 kV motor in it? If so, no, you cannot put that 1100 on 12S.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Well, go for it. Let us know how I go.
I mean, it's only rated for 8S, but you know how I do. I'm running that. I'm gonna run 12S on my 1100. I'm gonna keep it easy on gearing though.
Good fan.
Yeah, but don't listen to me. I got issues. I think the 1100 could take it though.
Here's perspective, right? Okay, and not to say nothing about Brooklyn, but by the fact that he's asking this question, he probably not in that space that you in, Jay.
Right.
You can try because you done speed run this car, that car. You're gonna speed run big wheels if you can. So that's your space. I don't think that's his space. I wouldn't put that 1100 on 12S.
I wouldn't put it on 12, but I damn sure put it on 10.
There you go.
Yeah.
Play with it a little bit and then drop the 12 in it.
Yeah, I definitely put it on 10. I would definitely put it on 10. But yeah, if you talking about that 1260 that come with that old Creighton, hell no. You gonna fry that thing as soon as you plug it up.
No, the 1200. No, I would not do that. I would probably still run it on 10 though, but that's just me. But like Rattle's right though. Brooklyn, I got issues. Everybody ain't me. Here's how I look at it though. If I take a motor out like that, it's gonna sit on my shelf or I'm gonna sell it. So I might as well try to tear it up. But I feel like a lot of 1100 kV motors that I come across, they've been able to take 12S. But I would say, yeah, don't listen to me. But if you're curious, gear it down very low, and then have fun.
Put you a 5.2 pinion on it, then and build from there.
Watch this video from earlier.
That's where I'm at with it.
Watch this video from earlier. What he said, he was like, "At your own risk." He's like, "The company ain't gonna give you no warranty on this."
Mm-hmm. Don't come on here cussing me out and start, you know what I mean, trying to snap, you know what I mean, because you blew up your motor. But I'm telling you, like, I would try it. It might not be for you, but I ain't into giving disclaimers. I'm gonna run it on. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna run it on 1100. I'm running it on 12S, and I ain't gonna give a fuck. And I'm gonna take what come with it.
Brooklyn, go get you a motor out of a DBXLE, a 780, and call it a day.
For the cheapy weepy, you can get them for the low.
Yeah.
Or just run the Max 5 on 8S, man, and then just see if you could deal with that, man.
Yeah, crank it up. You can, because if you got that 1100, you can gear it up pretty nice and high and just run it on 8S. That 250 amp ESC gonna give you a little bit more than that 160 amp stock.
Oh, it's gonna give you a lot more. That fucking 160 is a piece. It's an interesting ESC. Say that.
All right. Grant is saying the FPV is lit. Nubia saying worldwide Traxxas is number one. He-Man Sean is saying number one is most known, most stores, not the best product. So with that philosophy, then you think McDonald's is number one. Got it. Okay.
You got you got McDonald's got the McDLT and Traxxas got the Trax PLT. That's it, bro. The PLP and the BLT. Hey, man.
McDonald's got the Big Mac and Traxxas got the X Max. Like, come on, man.
There you go. The Big Mac and the X Max.
Shit.
Rasta U says, my opinion, Army is king. Newbie says, I knew Jay Mitch was my guy. Android is number one. Yeah. Spellbound says Armor 6S needs $600 in bulkheads, diff housings, diff cup, chassis braces, etc. out the box. They great once you get rid of everything you got out the box. Ooh, boy, that's strong.
Hey,
that's Spellbound. Yeah, Spellbound. They still better than the Corrales though.
And I still take one of them over a sledge, because I hope you ain't comparing the Creighton 6S against a sledge. Please tell me you're not doing that.
Nah, he was saying Armor. He said Armor.
Armor 6S.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
He said they need $600 in bulkheads and diff housing.
They tripping.
Look,
that was funny though, Spellbound. That was funny, bro. That was a good one, bro.
He basically saying your budget for Armor needs to be about $1,200-$1,300 and about 6 hours of time to get everything in order. Grant is saying Honda, Acura, Lexus, all junk.
What's up? Hey, cheers to you too, Grant. Cheers. He said cheers earlier. Cheers, Grant. My bad. I missed you, brother.
Brooklyn says, final question on this topic. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought we already answered that.
Yeah, I guess he asked it twice.
Can I use the Max 5 ESC and stop? Oh yeah, stop motor from the Creighton. Nah, man. If you got the 1100, man, you can try it out. If you got that old motor, Brooklyn, no, you can't do that with that old motor.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just summing it up.
Grant is saying ZD Racing, gang salute.
That's what's up, man. ZD Racing.
Yeah. Seaman Dragon in the building. What's cracking?
What up?
Derek Jones in the building.
What it do, Derek?
What's up, my guy?
Coach Monte in the building.
Coach,
what's cracking?
All right. Jackson J says, I use Limitless. For my drag, I got my rear diffuser removed and the back of the body cut out, and I'm running 1100 kV Castle with a Mamba Monster 8S.
That's a pretty good setup, man. That's more of a speed run setup than the drag race setup, though. When you get in the drag racing, when you go to the track where the people are really drag racing, they're not running. Only thing Castle they run is ESCs. They running Steve News. Get you a pen. Write this down. You want you a Steve New. You want you a Seiko, or you want you a what's the silver one? Cordova. That's what you want to run. Those are the three choices of motors. When you want to drag race, if you want to be a big dog drag racer, you're gonna have to use one of the three, and you're gonna have to get you some good ass prep and a good wheelie bar to go in the back of the car. Preferably, I like the 16-inch wheelie bar.
You need to go through them diffs.
And you need the car to go straight before you start fucking with the gyro.
Man.
Hot Wheels in the building.
Hot Wheels, what it do, bro?
All right, that's Big Reg in the building. Okay. Grant says I always ran parallel wiring. Howard in the building. What's cracking?
Howard MF Jackson, my guy.
That's it. Brandon Singleton says that the Creighton 6S EXB is $800.
Yep. That jumbo. I mean, look, a lot of these cars were sitting before the tariffs, and I don't think the tariffs is going to help anybody sell any cars.
It's really gonna be good for us because they all finna go back on sale again because ain't nobody buying this shit, man. Ain't nobody buying this shit, man. No sir, man. Now, if you putting out if they put out something new, I will say if they go ahead and release the Typhoon 8S, we all know it's probably gonna be the highest armor in armor history. But something like that, I'm for it. I still buy it. It's high shit, but
15.
I would still definitely buy it. Nah, it ain't gonna go up that high.
12, 11, 12. I can see it.
Yeah, I'm thinking 11, maybe 1200.
Because the new the Creighton 8S now is what 1050.
1050, man, they smart.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be about 1050 to 1150.
Yeah,
depending on what they do.
Y'all gonna be mad.
I'm gonna have one.
Why we gonna be mad?
Get one. I don't care how much it costs.
Because it's gonna be more than that.
Whatever it is, I have it.
Because what they gonna do, they gonna put it high out the gate, and then be like, "Oh, you know what? We ain't selling nothing. We're gonna put it on sale." Then the sale price gonna be $1,100.
I'm gonna have one of the originals. I ain't gonna lie. I told my people already. I said, "Oh yeah." When people say this coming out, I'm getting it day one. I need the day one release.
I mean, we can't all have been here talking about Creighton 8S and then we gonna bitch about the price because that's all we've been talking about for the last 2-3 years.
What the Typhoon?
Typhoon 8S. Yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
We all been talking about it.
Yeah,
I think that's one of them cars that I ain't gonna say they could charge whatever they want, but that's gonna be one of them cars that people who really want it gonna buy it no matter what they put on there. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm gonna do the most content I ever done on an RC car. It costs that much, I'll tell you.
People gonna buy it, then they're gonna try to go get the carbon fiber chassis for it, and they're gonna buy all this. They're gonna buy all kind of stuff. It's gonna be like a $3,000 car after everybody have it for a while and upgrade it. Just so y'all know. If I was people, I'll start buying stuff now. Yo, buy you a motor now. Buy you an ESC. You know what I mean? Get you
start getting ready.
Yup.
All right, Grant is saying, I think my 4274 cam was a 2050 KV, not a 2200. All right. He said it was meant for a 4S setup, and he had 5S on it. Oh, that's dope. Brooklyn said he right. I'm a newbie for sure. Kilowatt in the building.
Kilowatts. What up, brother?
It was good.
All right, he's saying a 5690 1100 motor will lock up on 12S.
Okay. That rotor will explode. You spin it too fast or make it too hot.
All right, so don't listen to me. Don't do it then. Don't do it.
Ooh, we got a question for Gap and you, Jay. All right, he said, is it worth it to buy the RR5 Max Ultimate over the Max Pro? I'm only drag racing and light bashing.
No.
Yeah, get the regular competition.
Or get the FTR, get the middle of the line one. Don't spend the money on the Ultimate, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got 1, 2, 3 MCDs, and ain't now one of mine the ultimate. Mine is all the with the competition, the regular old $1,400 one.
Yeah, I had a lot of them. I'm down to one, and it's an FTR. It has aluminum bulkheads on it, and it has the aluminum arms. I know the plastic arms tend to break, so that's why I said FTR. Get some of the aluminum hop-ups. That'll save you a couple dollars, but don't go full ultimate. You don't need all that to drag, race, and bash. It's going to get on your nerves because you have to adjust it so much. You're going to figure out why the car ain't going straight. You got to mess with the LSDs, and you got to figure out how to work those plates. It's going to piss you off. So I will probably go competition if you want something easy to tinker with.
Mm-hmm. And they're nice, man. You can't go wrong with the competition. When you get it, you're gonna be like, okay, I see why I see why this is a top-notch car.
And you can buy the parts later that you're interested in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
kilowatt, y'all supposed to kilowatt. What it do, kilowatt?
Yeah, kilowatts.
Reeds I see in the building. What's cracking?
You.
What up, Reeds?
Hey, Gap Nubia saying put some alcohol on that bite. It'll stop itching. Just a little advice.
All right, I'm gonna put some on there because I don't even know where the hell it came from, bro. But it breaking me out like hell.
One of them Florida mosquitoes took a ride home with you.
You say one of them Florida mosquitoes
came back with you, dog.
Yeah.
Gwen saying, yeah. All right. Nubia saying, oh, hold on now. BLT Waffle House #1, hands down. Speaking of Waffle House, hey, did y'all know that if you get a to-go order, they hit you with an additional 20%?
Of course.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. That was a surprise to me.
What time of the day was it? Was it late at night?
Middle of the day.
Yeah, man, they getting their money,
bruh. All right, Mr. Tip says, "What's up, fellas from Chicago? We finally hit 50 degrees this week.
Man,
y'all got a heat wave, huh?
I could be March, man. We
He
about to get
he's about time. It's 50 degree. He already about time to get out the shorts and the grill. We heating up next week too, buddy. We're gonna be in the 60s all week. And then come the week after that, we're gonna be in the 70s. And there'll be no more cold. Damn that damn thing that didn't see his shadow. Him and his shadow, damn him.
Groundhog.
Yeah, damn the groundhog and his shadow.
Yeah. He-Man Sean says, can the 8S motor hang with a 12S system? If so, which system?
Castle 800K, 1100 KV and XLX2.
8S motor hang with a 12S system. It just depends on what you're doing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The XLX2 and 1100 KV hold its own. It hold it. You got it geared right. It hold its own, bro. It hold its own.
It's gonna give you what you asked for, and if you overgear to do something crazy, it's gonna break yourself. But it's gonna give you what you asked for.
You said break or burn?
I use the break word. I use the break word. I use the other B word.
Hey man, speaking of that, when y'all was did y'all watch any of the live stream? Did y'all see that car go up under that car and had that big ass fire?
I ain't see it go under the car.
Oh man, you got to go back through the video, bro, and watch that, bro. The car went up under like an old Explorer. Ooh. And it's like soon as it went under, the fire got big, like woo. Damn. I think the dude reached up under there with something and knocked it off from up under the car, bro. But it was lucky, bro. It was lucky that whole car didn't catch on fire. Like he had no oil leaks or nothing. Because he had an oil leak, that car would have went up in smoke. It would have went up in smoke, bro.
Man.
If you go back and watch the video, it was big. Like I never seen it that bad, but I'd seen about 9 of them fireballs pop. They was popping them things left and right out there.
Wait, was anybody running Hobby Wing?
I was about to say, how many Hobby Wings you see about there?
Nah, you all the Hobby Wings that was out there. They was on them folk trailers. They weren't burning. They weren't burning up though. They made it home safe.
I just put the joint in the chat with some special stuff, man. You know what happens both of them.
I did see that. That video was like 13 years old. I remember that one. Yep. You should
have 13. I did it last week, man. Come on. Don't do me like that. Fake news. Fake news.
Didn't he have sleeves on in that video?
You said what?
Didn't he have sleeves?
He ain't cut his sleeves off when he had sleeves on in that video. Short sleeves.
Hey,
that's how you know it was old.
He probably had some shenanigans
He was in the house
with that car.
He was in the house, man. He said he bought it off somebody.
Yeah, you can't. And see, that's the thing, man. You can't really. It's used. Like, don't put all your little faith in no used car. Don't do that. You don't know how many times they ran that car or how they was driving the car before you got it. Anyway, RC Go says he said, oh man, a brother got the fastest Losi NASCAR.
Yo, yeah. Shout out to RC Ghost, man. He did 106 with his NASCAR, man. He got all kind of shit going on with his NASCAR, dog. He wanted to share the video on the chat. So
I'm loving that body, man. That's a nice body.
He did his thing. He a real one out there, man. Shout out to RC Ghost, man.
Good job, RC Ghost, man. Good job, my brother.
Yeah, send it to Gap, send it to J Mitch, and they can share it.
Yeah, I'll send it in the chat.
All right. Mr. Tip says, yep, we changing all the prices on almost everything at my local hobby shop I work at, and yes, y'all should stock up.
They just had I think they knew this stuff was coming. They just had some type of RC something recently, last week or something. The week the prices went up.
I'm well stocked on RCs, bro. I don't got to buy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Buy nothing at all, bro.
I gotta make up something to buy, dog. I was trying hard this week. I said, "Do I need that?" And I said, "Nope, got one of them." Like, need nothing, dog.
Top to bottom, wall to wall. Some in right here in front of me. I got plenty of them. So
now, if we had a Creighton EXB, I might have tried to snag that. The V6, I might have tried to get that.
When what you talking about? Talking about the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The pre-$800 price though. The pre-$800 price.
Adams ain't gonna give you that, bro. They gonna make you pay the full thought price, bro.
No, Adam will take care of me.
I know. Bro.
He ain't had one in there. He said, "I just sold that, John." I said, "Damn."
I think they got one down at Glenn's. I think he got one there. He might be gone. I know he had one the other day when I went in there and got some stuff soldered.
Yeah, it just be coming down to it. Like, I don't need it. I would have took it though, because it's like the RC pressure. It'd be like, damn, I ain't really buying nothing. I bought some damn battery straps. It was so hard.
Like RC pressure, Jamie.
Yeah, he got some mental health pressures over there, bro.
I got some RC. It's some RC difficulties when I can't buy nothing because it ain't nothing out. I mean,
hey, Mitch, I feel you too, bro. When you start, it get bad when you start looking for something, and you be like, man, I don't even really need. I know I probably won't drive this car but 1 or 2 times, but I'm gonna get it anyway.
Like he was pushing them 3S's on me. Yo, I got the Vortex. I'm looking like, yeah, that joint is cool, but I don't really need that. He had the Outcat. He had a Creighton. He had the last like $395 Creighton 4S. Yo, I'll give you a deal on that. This is pre-tariff prices. I said, I don't even need that. I said, you need to post that shit up on your Instagram. I bet you somebody come get it if they ain't got to pay $550 for it. Right. He had a few pre-tariff cars up there, and I was just like, dog, I don't need it. Or shit. He had a Typhon TLR up there. I was looking at it. I said, damn, that's my Typhon TLR that we still trying to sell new in the box.
Wow. Spellbound is saying it's all about the platform you like. They all good. $1,000 later, even the Corrali Gap.
Yeah. But the first
the number he said, $1,000.
Heard
the number he said, $1,000.
But that's $1,000 by choice, not because you have to get it in order to run.
It's the same difference.
No,
it is.
But listen to that statement.
What that man just said earlier about the bulkheads, them armors. He said $1,200 you got to spend to sit here and do what you need to do. We all know it.
But let me stop y'all right there. But it just depends on what you're doing with the car, bro. Y'all can't forget. Y'all got to remember this, bro. It's 63 people in the chat right now. Out of those 63 people, you probably got about 10 extreme RC bashers in there. So that means 52 of us, we not gonna need bulkheads and all that shit because we ain't driving the cars that hard. We ain't doing that much on the cars, bro. We not gonna need no $1,000 car, bro. We are not gonna need no $1,000 car, bro.
What's that song? What's that song? It's not what you want, it's what you need, or it's not what you need, it's what you want. Like, we don't need none of this shit. I know people who don't even drive the car and go spend money on bulk. I can't even drive the car without getting bulkheads or whatever, without getting chassis braces or without getting new tires. A lot of motherfuckers like that, and they not professional RC people. These are just normal people who just go and buy the upgrades out the box anyway.
That's not the majority, though.
Yeah, but that's still not the masses. Listen, still not the masses.
We all got some shit with us. We all do. First of all, we 25 plus playing with some fucking toys, and it's people who play with these toys like girls used to play with doll houses and build custom doll houses. It's dudes out here, and let's not start talking about the dudes with the crawlers because they gotta get the damn cowbell or they gotta get the little nutsack to hang from the back of the TRX board. And that little 3D piece costs like $50 just for that shit. Like people got issues, and people might not spend the money where we spend it, but a lot of people spend money on aftermarket cars, and a lot of people will not run their cars without some of those parts. So
but that's still not the masses, though. Yeah, it was about the masses.
I ain't saying they all spending $1,000, but I think a lot of people buy extra shit for their cars. Point blank.
Yeah. We yes, they do.
Most people do.
We all do.
It might not be a motor and EST, but it's gonna be. I need a body. I need a paint job. I need batteries. I need this. It's people who got to have a set of batteries for every fucking car they got. I know people like that, and it's a lot of them.
But see, that's not $1,000 in one car still though, J Mitch. That's all I'm saying.
Shot
everybody is not taking cars and putting $1,000 in them to run in their grass outside in front of their house. They're not. And the majority of us, like I said, it might be 10 extreme guys in the chat. The rest of the guys are just driving regular. So they do upgrades because they want to do upgrades, not because they have to do upgrades or they need to do upgrades. That's all I was saying.
They need to in their head.
No,
they want to in their head.
No, they need to in their head. They want to, but they need to. They in their mind, they got that little crackhead itch. They got the little pookie itch, and they gotta buy some extra shit for their car.
No, but that wasn't it though. The difference is, okay, if you buy a kit car, you need to buy extra pieces in order to get that kit car to move. When you buy a ready to run, the only thing you need to buy are batteries. So once you remove the batteries and the charger from the equation, you're ready to run out the box. You don't need to buy anything. Anything that you get after that is strictly a choice to put that car on the street. When you buy a kit car, and we're going to remove the fact that you got to put the car together, you still have to buy receiver, motor, ESC, servo, and a remote. You have to buy those things. Now, I don't know of any package deal that you can get all of those items for less than $200. So the kit is $6 plus all the extra stuff that you need. Let's say you came across a spectacular deal for $300. You still $900 in the hole versus even your tariff car. A tariff is $700.
They go, hey man, that's a new word, bro. Everybody be walking around to my tariff.
Man, I got that tariff car, man.
Yeah, man, they got that tariff, man. I couldn't go to work, man. The tariff got me, bro.
Man,
tariff had me sleepy this morning.
Yo, tariff came through.
That's what it is. Let me tell you something. The tariff is like Debo from Friday.
Hey, man, tell tariff he better send us some stimmies, goddamn. Shit.
Somebody gonna name their kid tariff. Yo, tariff. Like,
look, and you know that's gonna be so sad if they do.
Yeah. We're gonna have a new YouTuber called RC Tariff. Watch. We're gonna add him to the panel next week. Yo, RC Tariff gonna be here with us, y'all. We'll
let me catch this. All right, Apache Bone is saying they should make it a fifth scale. I think he's talking about the Typhon. All right, Georgia Muscle say appreciate it. CJ in the building.
CJ.
D West asking you, Gap, did you keep the Outcast 6S EXB stock or did you upgrade it?
Bone stock. That's a car you don't gotta touch it. You ain't gotta touch that car. You now, if you want to touch it, you can touch it, but you don't have to.
Reza, I guess he either saw the video or he was there. He said those parked cars were too close to the drag strip.
Way too close, bro. They were way too close. And we kept telling them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one tent. The tent over to the left. The tent got hit about 6 times, bro.
Damn.
Did you think they moved it?
Nope.
They kept sitting their ass right up under the tent. I'm like, bro, like, you see the cars keep veering to the left. Why would you just keep? And then, bro, they down there not even paying attention, bro. They got their back turned on the track. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping, bro.
That's what you call standing on business.
No,
y'all
get killed.
The fact that he wasn't moving, he's standing on business. It's bad business. Don't get me wrong, that's bad business.
Hey, Rattle,
standing on it.
I'm surprised everybody left with both feet.
Right, me too, bro. Me too, bro. It was some car, boy. It was some
it was going there.
Cars going wild.
In the flame, boy. I'm talking about it was a big fire.
That's what I was saying. I was saying
that was a whoosh. I said, good God.
It went up under that car, bro, and said, woof. Like the whole car, boy. I was like, oh my God, bro. We were freaking out up there at the track. At the top, on the top side.
Look, we're running around. They have nothing to put it out with.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they need to get some fire extinguishers out that thing, bro.
Yeah, that should be a requirement, like just a spoken thing. Like, okay, yeah, who got the fire extinguisher? At least a couple of them out there.
Catch these last ones. I got a question I want to ask y'all boys, man. I know some of y'all probably won't give a damn, but I'm gonna ask you anyway.
Yeah. He-Man Shine says no Super Dave today. Hope all is well. I think he pretty just been busy lately. You know, he been taking care of some stuff. IKB TV says, what up, fellas? Man, remember my DBXL lead with the XLX2 and the 1100 KV? Well, the XLX2 went up in smoke 2 minutes into the first run. Now I'm scared to get another one.
Don't. Max 5.
He said it was in a DBXLE?
Yeah,
I would. Yeah, Max 5. I would agree.
But I'm gonna tell you though, I can't count though, bro. I can't even count, bro. After I did that test on that DBXLE and it didn't go up in flames, and I put that shit in my DBXLE, bro. I whooped ass for the next couple of months, bro. It was unstoppable, bro. It was fast, bro. It was fast. Nobody couldn't beat that car, man. I got it on tape. I got it on video, man. 2 events. Man, I smoked everybody, bro. Like, nobody went even close. I really liked. I never seen the DBXLE pop a wheelie until I got the XLX2 and the 1100 KB in there.
Mine swung across the whole baseball diamond, the whole field on the back bumper, 1100 and XLX2. But we had a discussion earlier about a Max 5 G2 versus the XLX. I got a X-Max over here with a Castle 800 1-to-1 gearing. That G2 won't come out the hole. It won't lift up. It'll come out 10 feet out and pull up. But you put the XLX2 in there, do you want to do a backflip? Yeah. You don't have the amp handle. It's not the same.
That's how because all of them do that, Teddy, until you tweak them. You got to go in the ESC and tweak them, bro. Because I was having that same issue. I was having that same issue, Teddy. But when that thing ain't doing standing back flips.
I got a punch level on 9. And the timing is at
10 degrees. See, that's the problem. You doing too much, bro. Turn the punch back down to a 5.
I tried that too.
Turn the timing back down. Update the ESC, and I guarantee you, you're gonna be like, oh hell yeah, that it ain't, yeah, that kind. And then you don't. Then one thing about the I'm gonna tell you about the Max 5. It don't like real big gearing. It don't like real tall gearing. So come down on the gears. come down on the gears a little bit, and you're gonna get what I'm saying. You're gonna get more performance out of that than you would get out of something that is 35. But go ahead, so finish what you're saying. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, what I'm saying is apples to apples comparison versus one ESC versus another. Nothing changed besides the ESC. One ESC cannot run it. It don't like it. It's like, no, I can't handle the amps. I'm turning off.
And you was running 8S or you was running 12S?
8S.
Good grief. Hey, yeah. This Los NASCAR, get into it.
Yeah, I sent it in the WhatsApp.
You gotta send it to me on on either Instagram or Facebook. I ain't gonna be able to share it on WhatsApp. It won't let me share it.
It's on YouTube though.
Oh, it's a YouTube video.
Yeah, it's a YouTube video. Yeah. But I can send it to you in Instagram. I'll send you the link in Instagram.
Sheesh. Yeah, let's get to it. You get my thumbs up.
11,000 mAh batteries are overrated because they get motor hot. I mean, everything get the motor hot if you got the wrong gearing on there.
Mm-hmm.
You run it longer. If you run it long enough, even if the gearing is good, if you run long enough, it's gonna get warm, bro.
Yeah, because that's a long that's a long time.
A lot of run time, yeah.
But I take longer run times all day though. I'm sorry, bro. If my car can run for 45 minutes, I want to run it for 45 minutes, bro.
And then,
I'm just saying,
you gotta get gas.
And then what's your definition of hot? Because do you have a thermometer out there? Because hot ain't really hot if it ain't 180. It ain't hot.
To me, J. Mitch, hot ain't hot if it don't stop.
Right.
If it keep running, if it don't thermal shut, if the car don't just say, and I know the battery's not dead, I don't consider it hot, bro. Like I put a fan on there and keep moving.
It ain't 160. If we start talking about 160 degrees, then I might listen to your hot story. But if you talking about 130, 140, you in the sweet spot, if you ask me.
Oh, Noob says talking about these tariffs that's going on. This would be a good way to make some good extra money selling parts and cars you got either stocked up or just don't have a reason to keep anymore.
Yeah, but who buying them? Because everybody got the same shit. Now what we gotta start doing is recruiting these little kids that be wanting to drive all our cars all the time. We gotta start bringing them in, and we gotta sell them our old shit because ain't nobody really buying nothing. Like, go get your mom.
They ain't got the budget.
Your mom got the tax money, right? Okay.
Ooh, hey, He-Man Sean said he was just joking about the batteries. Charles Green in the building. Mr. Tip says, got my Synchro 4 blew up. I'm grabbing the 223S Typhon, especially seeing they can run unhappily on 4S. Lyndon RC in the building.
Lyndon, what it do, bro?
Spellbound says, I don't know anyone that has a 6S car that doesn't have another $600 at least in it under a year later. Nobody.
I do.
You don't.
Yes, about to say that's.
I got cars with less than $600 in them.
Yeah,
I got a couple of cars with less. I got a few cars with less than $600 in them. And I got because like on some of my cars, only thing I changed was the motor and ESC. That's it. I got an EXB Creighton back here. Only changed the motor and ESC. I got a Fire Team. I only changed the motor and ESC. I got a Suga motor ESC. I got a what's the other truck that looked like the Fire Team? I mean, that was out the Fire Team. The Big Rock 6S, same thing. I got a TLR Tune Typhon, same thing. I got a whole bunch of cars like that, bro. I ain't got $600 in. Now my big cars, hell, tires cost $400. So yeah. But the 6S cars, I got plenty of 6S cars that don't have $600 in them.
All right. Coach Monte said this might turn into a pineapple moment, but why do I see the same people getting the pre-release cars doing reviews? Is it a subscribers or subculture?
Subculture. Couldn't be subscribers.
Is
I
it
tried.
me
I
or
tried.
is
I
it
tried to say.
conspiracy, my brother?
Yeah, I tried to say it was subscribers. I really tried my best to say it was subscribers until you start seeing certain people get it. You like, and then you go back in time to where people was getting stuff and they didn't have no lot of subscribers, and when they start getting stuff, that's when their subscribers went way off the roof. But yeah, we're gonna pineapples that one real quick before we even get going. Pineapples.
Yeah,
The
and
first thing they gonna
honestly,
say,
I'll just say this, Coach.
first thing
I'll
they gonna
just
say,
say this.
everybody, you know, we as black people, we always want to bring race in it.
Yeah, I'll say this. We don't know because nobody has actually said, "Hey, such and such reached out to me because of this," or "I reached out to such and such, and they agreed to start sending me cars because of this." Like nobody's giving up the secret sauce behind it. Only time you really hear somebody talking about it is when they don't get a car, and then they want to vent because they didn't get it and somebody else did. Other than that, we don't know. We can speculate, but by the time you go through all that, you know,
He's speculating. I ain't speculating shit. I'm real.
Yeah.
I ain't speculating a damn thing. It is
So
what it is.
you think it's a race issue?
Damn right. You damn right. I'm gonna leave it at that. You damn right. You damn right. Because content wise and putting out videos, bro, you giving the cars to people who put out one video. Well, that's another pineapples. Let's go. Keep it moving.
Well, like I said, we don't know why though. We really and truly don't know why.
We do we know why ain't no other brothers got them?
We don't know why.
Well, we know one brother who always get them. Who be getting them?
Get some of them. Yeah.
He get them.
One out of what? 15?
True.
1 out of 15.
Hey,
there you go, right there. Red Son gonna get him this. He just said he got them.
I got mine. RC Tab came through and dropped it off.
Right. Georgia Muscle says Max 5 G2, you have to turn the turbo delay to instant. It's set for like 2 seconds from the factory.
Yes.
Oh.
I do instant and I have all the way up.
Yeah, all of them are set -2. They say that 2 from the factory. The timing is on like 1.52, I think, from the factory or something like that.
Kilowatt says Max 5 G2 is not messing with the XLX2 on 8S, on 10S, 12. It can hang a little, but overall XLX2 can peak 19 kilowatts on 8S and Max 5 G2 17 on 12S. Okay.
Lining that said, "Let's up next to me, your ass dead." You better go 12S because that 8S you dead. Trust me, you dead as a doorknob.
Coach Monte says, "Cool." Sema Dragon says, "Y'all." Let's see. Is he talking about something else?
I don't know.
But
this question I had to ask y'all. I'm glad we got to the end. Hey, by the way, wipe your feet before you come into my house. We got 63 people. I seen as much as 70. Wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button, baby. It is absolutely positively free. Now, question, man. What do y'all think about this damn finally getting this update to where we can run these high dollar remotes on the SLT? Teddy P, go first.
It's about time for y'all because I was feeling bad for y'all guys that spent all that money on that, something you couldn't utilize in 100% way.
Thoughts and opinions. Go ahead.
It's definitely needed, for you guys because, like I said, that's just blasphemy to have this high dollar remote. I can come out with a little $10 remote, $20 remote, and I can run some. You can't.
Facts. I felt the same way, man. Like I said, man, I was making a whole rant video, bro. I ain't never finished it, but I had a whole rant video about I spent $800 on that remote, and then all the newer stuff is coming out. Well, it's only been the smaller stuff, but still, you know what I'm saying? They have been coming out with this 2-in-1 ESC and stuff that I couldn't use my remote on, and I was pissed off about it. In our group chat, you go back to them dates when I was talking about that. I really was 38 hot about that they was coming out with stuff that I couldn't use an $800 remote. My thing is, if I got an $800 remote, it should be able to control any surface or a water vehicle that you have at your at your coming from your factory, my remote should be able to control it. If it
Yeah,
says
I had told him that you said that. I had called him, and I was like, "Look, y'all. Me and Gap had a conversation. We don't like the way y'all moving right now." And it was like, "Yes, Mr. Rattle, we got you. Stay tuned." I said, "Look, don't take all day. We ain't got all day to wait." They said, "Before the end of the month, we got you." I said, "All right. I'm gonna get y'all to the end of the month. If not, I'm sending Teddy out there to talk to you." So Teddy, you ain't got to worry about taking that flight out there. You good, sir. You good.
All I was gonna do is tell him, look, man, if y'all can't get it done, just go ahead and just start selling Radio Masters.
See, that's what happened. They heard Gap had his Radio Master ordered, and then that's when they said, "All right, we're gonna turn this SLT."
The same day.
Yep. We gonna turn it. Gap, he getting that Radio Master? Okay, all right, cool. I'm going ahead and push this button.
They know he was gonna push it. They was like, oh no, we can't have him pushing that. Not him too. We can't turn the whole panel over.
Yeah. Well, it actually was 2 days later. It was 2 days later, but it was crazy when how it came about. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, once I seen somebody shared a video in the group of somebody using the new thing on it, and then I seen Mr. Meadows do it, and I was like, you know what? Damn that! I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Radio Master, bro, and just go ahead and rock out. And then 2 days later, they came out with it. Which I already bought the Radio Master, so it's on the way. But yeah,
now I think it's good though.
We gotta be able to see
it gives a lot of people new options, because if you think about you got the DX5C, the DX5 Pro, the all of the little fancies
and the rugged.
Plus, the IX, it gives everybody the opportunity to say, okay, you know what, I can do this upgrade and still feel comfortable with my cars versus having to spend an extra $100-something if I want to put it on this remote. So I think it was a good move.
Yeah, and it's like right now, bro, I ain't gonna cap. They put that out, bro. I'm happy, bro. I'm so happy because it's so many cars that comes from Horizon that I actually purchased. Now I can feel free to basically purchase what I want and not have to get a receiver or make it receiver based. You know what I'm saying? So I was ecstatic about that, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. I was happy as hell when they did, even though I had to spend that $100 and something on that Radio Master. I still was happy, bro. At the end of the day, I wasn't mad.
Yeah, it's definitely a good look. The writing was on the wall, because I ain't understand why I got a dual protocol receiver and don't, you know what I mean? Like, what the heck was that about? They should have just took care of it from the gate. You know what I mean? They should have just handled it from the gate. But I'm happy, that they came out and came through for y'all, man.
Hell
well,
yeah.
Sometimes it's just a phone call. You just got to make the phone call.
Okay.
Like if I don't see some changes made with these prices by the end of next week, I'm gonna make a phone call.
Who you gonna call? Tariff?
RC Tariff.
I got
RC
another
Tariff.
But that's crazy though. That it took, how long did it take them since that radio came out for them to get that protocol together and that radio?
And they been had that shit. They was just waiting for Rattle to get a radio man.
Nah, yeah. Nah, I think
it had to be at least 5 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the remote been out since it was hot. So it's been over 3 months.
I'm thinking like the SLT protocol must be cheaper for them to produce than the Spectrum stuff too, because they put so much of it out. Because I don't even understand why they need to have the Spectrum protocols in the SLT protocols, besides the fact that they bought tactic and they probably had to use their shit. But otherwise, like it never made sense for them to have their own protocol and then run this. Like, and then low key, don't they own Futaba too? I think don't Spectrum.
Nah, Fly
Fly
Sky.
Sky.
Yeah, but I feel you though, Jay Mitch, because I felt the same way. Like, why putting? But you know what? I think they try to do. They really think high of the DX3, bro. So when they try to cut costs, they try to take it off of the DX3 because the DX3 remote has the capabilities of AVC and all this kind of stuff. So they say, okay, well, with this SLT protocol, we can make a little cheapy weepy with some put DSC on it, and then rock out.
So I think the DSC is the game changer. I like the DSC. I think that was definitely a good look.
Yeah, I do too. I do. It's a little bit less easier. I mean, it's a lot. To me, it's a lot easier to use because you just got 4 settings instead of trying to wind the dial to get it to where you want the AVC to be. Because like it's hard to like you know how when you turn the AVC up too high, you get that wiggle.
Yeah.
On the DSCs, no matter how high you turn it up, the car never wiggles. Well, mine has never wiggled.
On the Groms, it definitely
mine don't.
On level 4, yours not. You got a Typhon?
Nah, I got the Mojave.
To me, the Typhon wiggle on 4 is a little bit high.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta get I'm gonna get me the Typhon BLX. But yeah, my Mojave it don't wiggle. As a matter of fact, it drives like a G on 4. I love it. I don't even want to drive it unless it's on 4. that thing run good. Go ahead, Ryder. Catch some of these, bro. We getting behind again, bro.
Traveler saying no love for me. I'm still running my DX4C. And now I will say this: if you got the IXR, all you got to do, put your remote on Wi-Fi, update the app, you good to go. Easy breezy. It take you about 5 minutes to do the update, and you in the mix. It's wonderful. I'm just say that. Kilowatt is saying, "Oh, the one brother man that gets the rigs before release for 100,000 subs. That's what companies mainly look for. Then you have your non-disclosure agreement they have to sign." Seaman Dragon says MT12, baby. Okay. Robert Comfort is in the building. Was cracking.
Robert, what it do, bro?
Spellbound says, I never needed my radio to be rugged. I just don't throw mine across the field or at a wall. So I never bought a Spectrum. I'm used to pulling out all my Spectrum electronics day one.
So what remote do you run, Spellbound?
Yeah. Seaman Dragon says MT12 for people who want range also. Okay. Kilowatt is saying, oh, what? That came through already. All right. Seaman Dragon says ELRS 100 MW. I don't know what that means. Receivers are powerful.
Milliwatts. Milliwatts.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. RC Ops says, what's up, fellas?
What's up, RC Ops?
Seaman Dragon says diversity also. He-Man Sean says, would you guys get a 5th scale Cybertruck?
I would.
Yeah, why not? I got a 5T brushless already. Might as well get,
Oh, He-Man Sean, you saying the body? The Cybertruck body? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't. I just don't like it like that. Like the shaping of it. Matt Mass is in the building. Say, what's up, fellas? Just getting on. What I missed. Talking radios. What's wrong with the Spectrum? Mr. C says I'm low budget. Radio Link all day. Yeah, Radio Link is pretty good too.
Yeah, Radio Link is pretty good, bro. Till you get we get one of them top dogs and put next to it, though, you'll know the difference.
They got good range, them Radio Links. They said though.
Yeah, they do. Not throwing shots. Not throwing shots at all, bro. I'm Mr. C. I don't want you to feel like I'm throwing shots because I've had all the radios, all the top dog radios I've had, or still got. The Radio Link is dope. But the Radio Link is just missing a little bit of stuff that the big dogs do a little bit better. like staying bound to your receivers.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah, and being able to still run 2 cars on one name. Like you can name your model Creighton, and then that Creighton model can run the Outcast, it can run the Mojave, it can run all of them on that same number. I mean, with that same name without changing it. And that's poor performance on them. And then the qualities of the plastic. The screen is nice, but the plastic quality is. It feels like you holding a DX3 in your hand, and when you get a Futaba or something, you can really tell the difference.
You know what's crazy, Gab? I didn't have that issue with my the names. Like I had to switch my names on mine. I wouldn't, like when I tried to say, okay, you know what, I'm on the Creighton, but I want to control the Outcast. Mine wouldn't control the Outcast. I had to switch it over to the Outcast.
It's a certain setting that when you bind it, if you don't seed it or something like that, I think it's called seed or something. I don't know, but it's like one of the higher number settings on the radio link. If you program it and set each seed to each car, then you don't have that
seed, speed, key, me. If you got 2 cars on and you hit that button, both cars gonna move.
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't have that issue.
Yeah, it don't do that if you bind it a certain type of way. But overall, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does control 2 cars. I didn't done that. I didn't brought one limitless up to the track, other limitless in the pit. They talking about your car going crazy because I ain't cut it off. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely experienced that before.
I recommend
Futaba does that too. If you do S receivers, they do it too. Only ones that don't do it are the telemetry ones because they actually have a radio ID per receiver.
Yeah, radio ID. Yeah,
Mine don't. My Futaba don't. And I got all different which ones. I can take 10 cars out right now and cut them all 10 on, and they got all different receivers. And the Futaba gonna run whatever I got programmed in it. If I change it, it gonna run the other one. The other ones are gonna stay still. So my Spectrum do the same. My Spectrum will not run multiple cars. Go ahead.
Now the number one company, they will with their remote.
Who? Traxxas?
Traxxas. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
If you got 2 Traxxas cars on one remote, and they both on, they both going.
Let's see. I never tried Traxxas. I don't know. I only had I only had 3 cars on the Traxxas. That's the most I ever had on the Traxxas. I had a crawler, a boat, and a Max. It was on one remote. That's the only. So I've never tried it with Traxxas.
Yeah, they gonna get up out of there. Single Dragon asked you, Gab. Oh, he's talking to you. He said tested the infraction recently, but had a few haters from the video, so we'll upload something worth watching and we'll let you know. But yeah, testing went well, but YouTube is a tough crowd.
Yeah, man, you gotta have thick skin. You can't worry about nobody else, man. You gonna have people that don't like you because of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have people who don't like you because of your race. You're gonna have people who don't like you because your nails are long. You're gonna have people that don't like you because they just don't like you. You're gonna have people that don't like you because they don't like themselves. You're gonna have people that don't like you because you got more money than them. You're gonna have people who don't like you because they got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? It's unstoppable, bro. You're gonna get that, man. So, but if it's something that you want to do, keep pushing, man. Keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing, dropping content. Because those same people who don't like you, they're gonna be the same ones watching every single video you do.
Also, if they comment, you get money. So you know.
Big facts.
What'd you say?
I said if they comment, you get money. So go ahead and engage with them. Stir up the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're gonna keep on going. They give you like the old saying goes, negative publicity is still good publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Salty Stain says, I know everyone is mostly about performance of a remote, but let's all be honest, the Radio Master is ugly as shit. Couldn't they include some styling into their product? Ted, any thoughts on that?
I'm not looking at my radio while I'm driving, so I can care less what it look like.
Hey man, I got a comment. It's $100, man. It's $130.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Like it does more than with all these high dollar radios coming. So you saying no because it looks better than the other way? is worth $700? Nah.
No, he's not saying
$700
that.
more. No, I'm just saying, but he said,
He's
you know,
just saying
he said it's powerful. He said it's powerful. He said it's ugly. That's cool. It's
It is
utilitarian. I'm saying it's utilitarian. This is like nobody buys a Toyota Prius, right? For the fact that it looks good. They buy it because they get 50 miles a gallon.
Yes, they do. And they trying to put some 28s on it.
Yeah, right.
They tripping.
I ain't never seen that. You got a picture, I would pay to see that one, rather. You got a picture of a Prius on some 28s. That's probably the one car I've never seen like hooked up. Hooked up.
Now, I have seen some Prius hooked up, but it didn't have 28s on it. But,
Right, sir. Yeah, right, sir.
But yeah, some of them Fast and the Furious guys will hook it up. You know
got polo horses on the window tent. You know what I mean? Polo.
Yeah, they got it drop down with the wheels that's kind of bent in like this. Wheels that be bent in, tucked up under the car.
They got air suspension on them jaws. That's crazy.
Yeah, I seen something hooked up, but it ain't had no 28s, but it was hooked up.
Yeah, not no 28.
That was like when I used to sell car audio, right? And we used to have subwoofers, and people look at them. I don't like the way that one look. I'm like, what does it matter? It's in your trunk with the damn thing closed. You ain't doing no show car. If you're doing a show car, I can see you saying that, but you're gonna close your trunk. You're gonna hear the beats. Which one beats better?
But Ted, I agree with you, Ted. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's really about the performance more than anything. But it does look cheesy.
I'm not saying
I bought one. I paid for it. It does look cheesy.
Like I said, I'm not saying it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna sit here and disagree with you and say, oh, this is the prettiest thing, you know, since that came out ever. No, I'm not saying that. But at the same time, what I'm saying is people would rather spend more money just to get an aesthetic that doesn't mean nothing. You're holding it in your hand, you're not looking at it. Only time you're gonna look at it when it's off. We're gonna sit around, oh, that radio was so beautiful. Like, come on.
But Ted though. But I agree, but I disagree at the same time because it's because Futaba makes a pretty radio, bro, and it performs well. Does it do what the Radio Master do when it comes to swapping out all the stuff and using any receiver? No, it does not do that. But that don't mean the radio it doesn't. You know, it looking good. It's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it's a problem. But I'm saying, do you think that's worth $600 more? To sit here now to say I got a radio that looks a little bit nicer than this one, but it still performs less.
But I
function
mean,
over everything, man. With it's lacking in looks, it's making up 20 times more in function.
You know what? The Radio Master is that one that you saw, Ugmo, but can cook, clean, you know, superstar at night. Hook you up every day. That's the Radio Master. That's it right there.
Well,
that's the one you need though. I'd take that one all day over the one that looked good. It can't do none of that.
I don't know. I didn't even think the looks bothered me of it. and we talking about looks, but we talking about the feel in the hand gap. You're gonna see when you touch it. You're gonna be like, this joint feel like it's worth about $500 or $600. It's not a cheap feeling radio at all in your hands. It's Futaba-esque in your hands. Like it's hit different now. Whether you can understand how to navigate the screens, that's something you learn. You gotta learn. You have to learn that. But once you get used to it, you're gonna be like, this is the joint. You know?
Yeah.
So,
but I would say this. Okay, you got your Radio Master, right? If your Radio Master had the screen that looked just like the Futaba what it was, the 4 p.m. What was that little one with the little screen, the little small square screen, 4 p.m. If it looked just like the 4 p.m. and it costs $700 or $800, the same price as the big dog Futaba, would you still get it?
Yeah.
Maybe we already used to spending that money for the Futabas and the Sandwise, and they have less functionality. So if it gives me more functionality, I'm with it.
You getting so much more functionality that you'll never even use it all. But the fact that you can do so much with it, it's crazy, man.
It's the Android of radios. Like, you know, y'all talk about open source and all this. This is what that radio is. So all the other radios is iPhones because he locked into the ecosystem the way it's set up. You can't change it. There's no backdoor. There's no jailbreaking.
What you can imagine is what you can make happen. You could do some things special. And I mean, we haven't even unlocked the full potential of the radio. People who own them haven't unlocked the full potential of the radio. There's so much stuff that has yet to be done with it.
And plus, it's always up there. It's never ending because the devs are always working. People are always putting out Lewis scripts that you can sit here and pop on there to change the way the functionality is and things like that.
Well,
So-
tell them son of a bitches to find the one for the Traxxas TQI receiver.
They still
That's
working
what
on
I
it.
need. That's
They
what
still-
I need.
They still working. Like, you got to find the right one. It's a certain chip they need. It's an older one. A lot of people don't have that older TQI receiver.
Yeah, I needed to work on the TQI, bro. That's what I need.
I think the TQI is the only one that probably don't work on. That is mainstream.
Man, just buy the R6FG, call it a day. 20 bones, throw that on there. Gyro.
Ain't giving up the sauce for that.
Hey, Teddy, I definitely agree. For $50, it looked like an old box Chevy, but like you said, it got so much function and this and that. You ain't worried about how it look or how you control it.
It's the sleeper. You got a guy pull up next to you in a 1986 Honda Accord. He got steel wheels on it, but the dented up, rusted body. You pop the hood, dude got $90,000 on the hood. All-wheel drive. Like, it's cool.
And that's crazy. The $70 remote go far. Well, with the exception of Radio Master, the $70 remote go farther than all of them. That's crazy.
Yeah, because that damn first Radio Link, bro. Me and Router did the test. Test, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I was way up the street. Couldn't even see Router, bro. And the car was still working, bro. It still was working, bro. I'm like farther than I can see, bro. Way gone.
I'm still running that one. I got the RC4GS with the 6GS firmware on it. You know,
that thing got some incredible range.
I mean, that's the most important thing for me. I know like a lot of the range we don't need because, like you said, you can't see it. But it's just the fact to know that I can go that far, that I'll never have to have any confidence issues running my car anywhere.
Yep. Don't have to put that big ass range extender on the car. I mean, on your radio. Like, man, the stuff we was trying to do to get range on the Futaba, dog, like definitely voiding your warranty. If you don't do clean work, you can't reverse it and be like, oh man. I mean, you can't even fake it.
Yeah. 10-4. Timbo say Fly Sky for the win. I like the Fly Sky too, man. That Fly Sky Noble MB4 is a bad mama jammer, bro. It's a bad mama jammer. It's damn sure at the top of somebody said the top of the food chain. I can guarantee you that, because that's a bad remote right there, buddy.
Chomp.
So I've been doing it for a long while though. Like back in the day when they was doing air stuff like the Tyrannus, that was the radio. The open source back then too.
My first aftermarket radio I've ever bought was the Fly Sky. What it was, the GT5, the one where every receiver had a gyro.
So the little black one, right?
Yeah, with the little digital like screen, and it had that little
knobs
antenna
on top.
Yeah, and that little antenna that just go straight up like that. You pull it like you flip it like that. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That was my first one, bro. And it worked good, man, for about the first 6 months. It worked good, and then all of a sudden, man, I just started getting this incredible lag, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this damn remote? I try to update it, I try to do this, and then it just kept lagging out on me, bro. And then I went down to one day to a school, and I was driving it, and it stopped. I'm like, what the hell going on? I just put the batteries in. I know this thing ain't stopped. So I'm hitting the throttle, right? I'm hitting the throttle, and the car not moving. As I'm walking towards the car, I'm hitting the throttle. And I stopped hitting the throttle. I was like, well, something wrong. Something broke. Something, unplugged or something. I ain't tripping. But when I got in range of the car, that motherfucker took off, boy, ran smack dab into the curb. Boom! Man, broke the whole car. I said, yeah, I think it's about time for me to move on from this. And that's what I did. I moved on.
And I will say the cheaper stuff don't have such a long shelf life. I went through a lot of I got the same remote, but the receiver sometime in the radio link. You might only get so many months or so many crashes, let's say that, or so many, overvolting of the ESCs, where it just go out. Like you say 6 months, you kind of took a crap on you. So yeah, I definitely know the cheaper stuff it don't last as long as a Futaba or a Soundwire or the other stuff. So
I had that issue too, Reg, but it wasn't that. It kept coming unbound. Like if I don't drive the car, let's just say I drive the car this week. I drove 2 cars this week. Then it's be 3 weeks before I pull them back out. I pull them back out 3 weeks later, and I turn them on, and they unbound from the receiver. I mean, from the radio. So I had to go back in and bind them again, and then in two more weeks, it's gonna do the same thing again. And that really pissed me off. That's what pushed me all the way away from the radio links.
Yeah, for the price, you just call them rolling with the punches for the price.
I mean, but shit, mine wasn't that cheap now. Mine was $300 and something.
Yeah, I'm talking about the old one. I'm still on the 4GS.
I'm talking about the touch screen one.
Even then, the other one is double that. Your Futaba is double that. So $600, right?
Yeah. Now my Futaba was almost triple that. It was 800 and something.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it was. I think I got mine first day, and it was $899. I want to say it was a set. It was $899.
They definitely.
The 10 was $899. Yeah.
Shit, they still are a couple dollars.
Yeah, they are. Seema Dragon is agreeing with you, Teddy. He said, I ain't looking at it when driving, so looks don't matter to me.
Yup, when you spin it around, you know what I mean? When you looking at it from the back,
when you off in that thing like that, you don't care about what it look like.
You know it look good.
I said, if you win a drag race, right, you put it in the air, it look good then, don't it?
It's real
good.
Boy, y'all stupid.
When you got your finger on the trigger, you know what I mean? It's all good.
Seema Dragon says he ran Fly Sky for years. Ran Fly Sky years ago on some radios. He-Man Shine asking for drag racing. Do you guys use rubber or foam tires and why?
Foam. Rubber tires can't hold up to that power, bro. And you ain't gonna stay straight with no rubber tires.
Rubber tires not consistent at all.
You can do rubber tire speed running, but not drag racing.
RC Op says just picked up the Supermoto, or the Pro Moto, basically. Glad I did. They raised the price on the Pro Moto and Supermoto. Yeah.
They raised the price on everything, RC Ops. Everything. They went up even on battery straps. Everything went up. Screw kits.
Seema Dragon says, wasn't impressed with the Radio Link RC6GS. Spellbound says Radio Link RC8X. Seema says he sold his for the MT12. Robert Comfort is asking, how do you guys feel about the Red Cat Vigilante compared to other fifth scale trucks out there?
Great.
It's a great truck.
Yeah. Mr. C says that's next level. Matt Mass says I didn't do the update yet. Saw Rattle's quick clip on it though. Is it any better? Wait a minute. Is it any better with the update? I think so, because you can bind it to whatever you feel like binding it to. That to me makes a world of difference. They gave me 4 more cars without having to spend any more money.
Oh, before you catch the rest of them, let me read Robert Comfort. Robert Comfort, we did a whole live stream for the 2025 at the end of the year. We picking the 2025 cars we think was the best in 2025. Go back and check out those videos, man. Check out those lives. We talked about that same subject for about an hour. I think you'll enjoy it. Go ahead, Rado.
All right. Okay. Rasta Youth says I rock with Fly Sky. Traveler says my DX4C only runs the chosen car. Old but reliable. There it is. Seema says had forum haters also. 100%. People don't like FPV. He laughed. He said, will do. Mr. Walt says, tell the truth, man. All them haters, and I still got a Jetto VXL buggy. That thing is magnificent.
Hey, man. Hey, Mr. Walt, you ain't got to tell them, bro. Just let them keep on sitting over there sleeping on it, bro. It's just when you get around the fellas and y'all do some little backyard racing, tear their ass up, Mr. Walt. Because that's what I'm going to do. Go ahead, Rado. I'm sorry.
Okay, he's agreeing. He says, I bet the cars they drive are ugly, and they're worried about the looks of their radios. Hilarious. Matt says, hook up to a tow truck. He laughing. Mr. Wall says, paint job all cricket, but the controller is fly. Ooh, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something, boy. If if I paint something and I don't like it,
I'm gonna go over his house and get it.
I be having a problem.
Hmm.
Seaman Jagger says the ugliest radio is the most powerful. Funny that I'd rather have performance over looks. Hey, we understand. We understand.
I'd rather have both. I'm
Mr.
greedy.
Wall says feeling does matter. That's funny. Travel says, Rowdy, yep, I get you. I love me a butterface.
At least you honest, bro. At least you honest, bro.
Roster saying function over looks any day. Noble MB4 for the win. Seam was agreeing. That's why I run open PC for FPV. It's open source. Salty Stain says nothing against the Radio Master or any other radio, but let's face it, we all want to look good as well in today's age with technology. People say looks don't mean anything. We all know that's BS. Seaman Jagger says no CCP funded lock in Ecosphere gear. Okay. Gutenberg Bird, any thoughts on the Creighton 4S? He asking any thoughts on the Creighton 4S?
It's dope, man.
550, hell no.
It was good before the tariffs hit.
Yeah. But is it a good RC? It's a good RC though.
Yes.
It's definitely a good RC. It's now the Terra them.
Hey, Super Dave here.
Okay, Terra them then came on in. Yeah, they tripping. They drove the price up, but it is a good truck though. It's a good truck. It's better than the Punisher Forest. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
My bad.
Let me ask a question though, right? We always talk about these cars and how certain brands are, top over others, and we prefer these over these, right?
Yeah.
Now, right? If Radio Master decides today to say, "Hey, this radio is now going to be $200," I'll still purchase.
Yep.
It wouldn't knock me out the game. I mean, but $50 is going to knock you out the game from getting the Creighton or any other lineup that goes on.
It's not. It's for some people. For some people, it's not. Teddy. For some people, it's not. My thing is like it shouldn't happen. That's just my point. It shouldn't happen, first of all, and then secondly, you know what I'm saying, for the people who got other stuff, and the people who got, let's just say the people who got the 4S Creighton and they paid the whatever it was, $429 or whatever the case may be. And then, for some reason, they decided to get rid of it. Like I got rid of a lot of cars that I want back now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a lot of stuff that I'm not gonna buy back now because of the extra on the price. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, man, $50, you ain't. It's not gonna make you or break you, but it is something to think about.
But see, the thing is, I think a lot of people are not gonna buy it because, like you said, now it can be the principle. Like, man, Jay ain't supposed to be that price.
Yes, it is the principle, because if you think about it, so all right, you got a V4, it's $500. Then the V5 is $550. All right, cool. Now all of a sudden you wake up and the V5 is $600. Yeah, nah. You got to give me something else for my couple of dollars. At least put a couple more stickers on the box, or give me a few more sticker sheets, a bigger speed pinion. I don't know, but just because
something to make me feel better.
Yeah, basically, that's what it really boils down to. Because you're not getting anything extra for the extra money that you're spending. Somebody just mad. Oh, I'm mad. So now
tariff is knocking at your door, bruh.
Hey.
He said he gonna send you some stimmies out there, man. Now, calm down. Leave him alone.
That don't make no difference, because you're gonna give me a $100 stimulus check. You taking it in RC cars.
He talking about 5 bands though. He talking about 5 bands. They get the $2 trillion. They find it through this Doge. They say he talking about giving out 5,000.
Look at your watch, and we're gonna go with the old saying, time will tell.
Hey man, he's a lot of artists.
Always remember this: the people who have power are never going to do anything to relinquish that power. Never.
Or they're never going to do something that's not going to benefit them in an offset way. So if they're giving us all 5Gs, you got to ask yourself how they benefit.
Yeah, bro. And how is this 5G is gonna hurt us in the long run?
Right. What I'm saying is he went around and found that people was getting Social Security checks that was 300 years old. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a problem.
Them boy crack back on them folk getting all them food stamp though. But they started taking folk to jail down there in Florida about them food stamp, bro.
Yeah, I watched a little TikTok the other day. Right, the lady was talking about somebody reported her for having the 2024 BMW that she was doing a video on TikTok. So the government got a hold of it. Yeah, and she's talking about they're forcing me now to pay 95% of my rent. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you was scheming. How you got a 2024 BMW? I'm a content creator.
Nah, but Teddy, that's where I disagree. Not trying to get into politics, but that's why I disagree, because they've been doing that shit for years, bro. They've been doing that shit for years, bro. They've been doing it for years, man. Half of the people who got rich off of stuff that they knew that other people didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I
agree.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is you can't go to somebody and say, feed me, and then you trying to do something on the other end.
Look up who benefits the most off of food stamps. Off of just type it in like this, off of government assistance. And you're gonna be like, oh hell no.
No, I'm not saying the people benefit the most, but what I'm saying, you still looking at the fact that you, like, right now, if your kids came home, or they living with you, right? And all of a sudden, you know, your son pop up and he got a Bentley sitting outside, but you go to work every day, but you don't got one. What you gonna say?
Son,
you gonna ask how he got it?
I ain't. I'm gonna say, son, let's go get another one. Make that shit happen. For real, man. Because like I said, man, people been, and that's the problem. We shame people for getting over when they're on the bottom of the totem pole. But the people on the top of the totem pole got there by doing the same thing that the person on the bottom of the totem pole is doing, bro. We shame people. We shame people for small things that they do. And it's people who doing that to you on a way higher magnitude. What about your insurance? What about your insurance companies, bro, that you're paying all this money month to month for these insurances, bro? And then something happened, you got to pay a deductible.
But the difference
ain't no difference.
No, it is a difference. Hear me out. The difference is understanding how the laws and the loopholes work. A lot of times when we do stuff, we doing it outside of that. When the people in charge are moving around, they doing it within the law or within the loophole.
No,
bro,
sir.
I'm sitting here telling you.
They're doing that thing. It's illegal as they want to be. They just make it. They make us think that it's in the loophole. It's in the loophole.
No, I'm telling you.
Bro, we got a president with felonies, bro. We got a president with felonies.
Okay.
We got a president with felonies. Tell me where the loophole's at.
But why does that surprise you? You don't have to have any background. You don't have to have any experience to be the president. You don't even have on the job. You don't even have training.
How many presidents that we've had that's had felonies, multiple felonies?
Oh, I don't know.
None.
I don't know. But that doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, huh? No.
Politics.
At the end
Politics.
of the day,
RC channel. Politics. Pineapple.
No, let me finish saying this. At the end of the day, most of them move and operate based off of who they know versus what they know. When it comes to being president, there is no 90-day training period. Everything is on the job training. You ain't got to have no resume to be the president. So, you know, it doesn't surprise me that none of them officials end up in the position that they end up in with whatever their background is. That's all I'm saying.
All right, this is RC channel. Politics.
What's up, Dave?
We got screwed. How y'all brothers doing, man? Good to see y'all, brothers. Good to be a part of the living and amongst it. Did y'all love on y'all family last week? If y'all didn't, make sure y'all do so this week. That's all I got to say.
That's it. That is it. All right, let me catch up on the rest of these comments. All right, Seaman Dragon talking to Salty Dog says depends on how old you are. Once you hit a certain age, looks are totally irrelevant. Seaman Dragon says I still have my Tyrannus. I don't know what that is, but it sounds old.
That's the Fly Sky. That's the air radio.
Air radio, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. All right, I don't know who Harmony is, but I don't know what they got to do with anything. Seaman Dragon says, I drive my Sabertooth 4-wheel drive with it. I drive that thing upside down. Crazy fun. There it is. All right, he talking to Gap. If I log in and back in again with my actual YouTube FPV channel with my infraction, would you give me an honest opinion about it? Okay, I don't know what Gap at, so we got to come back to that. Simjack says I was thinking the same thing. He-Man Shine is asking, how long is the expectation for electronics, aftermarket electronics? I think it depends on how you use it and like how hard you are on them. I think all that plays a part. If you're a speed runner, you trying to max out to 160, 170 miles an hour, it might not last as long as somebody who drive around just doing donuts in the parking lot. So, yeah. What y'all think?
Yeah, I don't think you can have an expectation. I think it comes down to the individual user, what you're doing. I don't think speed running necessarily deteriorates your ESCs, but I do think if you crash a lot, you definitely have more of a risk. How hard are you on? Are you maintaining your stuff? Are you doing things that you need to do? I don't think you can have expectations. You just got to know how you're using the car. I got XLX ones. One of the first XLX ones I still got from back in the day in my Slash, original XLX one, and and I speed ran the hell out of it, and it still worked. So I mean, it just depends on what you're doing.
Hey, yo, Jay Mitch, if you push some XLX2s, let's say you a hardcore speed runner, 15, 20 runs in, you're going to notice it's not going to be as fast, or it's not going to give you as much. It's going to give you power, but it's not going to give you as much.
Yeah, and then when it stopped giving you as much, then guess what? It become a basher ESC.
Yeah, it still works though. Yeah.
What happened?
Charlie Mosley is saying, how do I remove a strip screw on the sledge?
Ooh.
I think it depends on where it's at.
You can send it to me, bro. I'll do something with it for you.
You gotta get them easy outs, bro. You gotta get them easy outs.
Skip that comment, Gap.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
We already said, oh, my bad. I didn't read it.
They always post on my Twitch. I don't know how to remove the comment. My fault.
Oh, I can remove it.
Timbo says pineapples. Matt Mass says, nice, man. I got to get caught up. Being busted up for a week. That ice is up. Oh, yeah. The ice ain't nothing to play with. We hope you get better, sir. RC Crazy says, what's the chat about tonight? Everything and nothing. Yeah.
Just having fun, brother.
Yeah, man.
Just having fun doing what we do, man. Talking.
He-Man Shine asking, is there a radio that can talk into the truck over a speaker?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the Radio Link or the Radio Master got some type of capabilities to make it happen.
Yeah.
On the FPV.
All right. Charlie Mosley, Seema Dragon got a response to you. He said they flat blade screwdriver with a hammer. You'll be able to gently tap it off. There you go.
Or you can get a Dremel. You can get a Dremel and make a slit.
Yeah.
Make a slit with a Dremel. Make sure the slit is thin though, because if you make the slit too thick, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be harder. But you make a thin slit. Put you a flathead down in there, a good flathead, and then put some heat on it and twist it. It'll come out.
All right. AJ Ingram saying what's up from Orlando. Hey, welcome to the chat.
What's going on, AJ? We got RC Crazy in there. What's up, bro?
It was good with you.
Crazy. What it do? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Spellbound is saying, why you say the Armor 4S with holes drilled into the chassis for C and B blocks is better than the Punisher with actual metal B and C hinge pin blocks? You like buying chassis?
Metal don't make it better.
Yeah, metal don't make it better, bro. Bashing wise, bro, the Creighton gonna out bash that Punisher all day long. Hey man, what I've learned, bro, about RC cars is, man, Spellbound, bro, you can't make the brand or the car that you like best just automatically better than every other thing, bro. You got to broaden your horizon and look at things in a different light, bro, than just thinking, you know what I'm saying? I like Armor. Do Armor got everything the best? Hell no. I'd be lying if I did say that. I'm not gonna become this ultimate fanboy just because I like this better. I like Mercedes Benz too, but I also like BMW. I like Chevrolet. I like Ford. I like Kia. I like, you know what I'm saying? You know, different stuff from everybody, what everybody makes.
I think at the end of the day, you gotta buy what you like. Fuck everybody's opinion. Like, we all have our own opinions, and it's all ratings, and people gonna make videos. But at the end of the day, if you got an itch and you just looking at something, you just gotta buy with it and live with it. You know.
Yeah, that's correct.
Let that be the reason, bro.
I just like it.
I just like it. Can't nobody argue with that. Nobody could tell you wrong. Look, they could talk shit about it, but if that's what you like, then that's what you like. You don't got to get no justification. You ain't got the Pope ain't got to come down and bless you. Do what you want to do, bro.
I lost some good RC YouTube friends because I like the J-Do. Just because I like the J-Do, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Just because I like the J-Do, dog. It just don't make sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't force me to like something or dislike something because of and that's the thing. Taking other people's words. Take my words with a grain of salt, because everything I like, you're not gonna like.
Yep.
Everything you like, I'm not gonna like. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes you gotta look at where the opinions is coming from, because a lot of people got opinions and don't own nothing. They don't own nothing, and they got opinions. Red Cat is this, Corrali is this is that, HBX is that, Rollarlo is this. Motherfuckers don't even own the shit and got these crazy opinions. Yes, that's my number one thing. Like, I can't really trust you if you don't even got it, dog. Like, I'm cool.
So and that's why I say some of the stuff you have to take with a grain of salt. Yes. And then you got different styles. You got different styles of driving. You got different styles of bashing. You got different styles of, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's not going to, your experience is not going to be my experience. My experience is not going to be yours. You know what I'm saying? I don't bash. I only bash a few trucks that I have really, really hard. Everything else, I don't bash it real hard. So I don't break a lot. So I'm not going to have the same issue that Joe Blow had with his.
You know, and it's a lot of people, even in high positions, like, it's hard to even talk crazy, but people who own hobby shops, they never even drove Rollarlos and telling you crazy stuff about them and never even had one. My first question is, do you got it? No.
But you know what though? The people who work and own the hobby shops, they level of diversity in the RC space is very, very low.
Oh yeah. Their diversity ends with the green. That's it.
Yeah, right. You know, you can ask them some basic questions, and they
you gotta buy Traxxas batteries if you want to use those connectors. You gotta change everything over to Traxxas connectors if you got an X-Max. You can't put EC5 in there.
You gotta change your connectors in your real car over to Traxxas connectors.
You gotta get a jump box. You gotta go to Amazon and make sure it got Traxxas on it.
Like, man, yeah, that is a fact.
Hey man, a disclaimer, bro. For everybody, listen, bro. I say stuff trash. I just be being silly, bro. I don't think nobody that's putting out product, whether you can bash the crap out of it, whether you can't, whether you race it, none of them to me are really trash. I just be going along with the conversation and laughing. I say Rollarlo is trash all day. Do I think Rollarlo really trash? No, I don't. It's all entertainment, brother. I don't think
so many people that got them too. Like, they can't just be trash. They might not be for you. They might not. They might not be for me. But it's for somebody. Otherwise, they wouldn't exist.
Because I'm gonna tell you this. If Traxxas was to disappear, Armor was to disappear, Losi was to disappear, all the top brands you know and you love would have disappeared. You know what I'm gonna be running? Rolarlos, MJX, and whoever else makes an RC car, because I'm a fan of RC cars. So it really doesn't matter who make the car for me.
We going back to Tyco and Nyko.
Yeah,
we just won't go back to the corded ones that just go in reverse. When you hit back, they just turn.
It goes reverse and right.
Yeah, and right. Right. Yeah.
We will be going back to
that. Push forward.
But damn that, Router, if they go back to that, I'm gonna be out there with the string, bro. I got 12 this with a string, bro.
Look, they gonna be like, what are them guys out there doing? Why they keep running like that? We gotta run with our car.
Hey, Gap, knowing what I know now, I put like a 20-30 foot cable on that mug, man. Solder me some other stuff. Yeah, have a good time.
You be mad because you be talking about latency at that point.
Hey, you won't have to go walk to go get it.
Nope.
Drag it back.
Just snatch that guy. He'll get back right.
Making it drift. You making it drift, Bob.
You got an RC car on a leash. Like a dog.
My John.
Hey, that reminds me of my DBXLE. When it goes out, I got a leash to drag it. That and my car.
All right. I'm skipping a bunch of comments. All the little politics stuff, I'm gonna skip over all that. Yeah. All right, here we go. Traveler. Traveler says, can't lie, that extra $50 made me leave a big rock in the store. Damn. Saturday, sticker shop. I'm getting it on Tuesday though, laughing. And you know what? I think it was Teddy. I think that was a big thing for me too. Just like I'm looking at something on one day and it's XYZ price, and then I look back at it a couple days later and it's more, and I'm like, what is this about? I didn't think this was coming yet. I knew it was coming, but I didn't think it was coming yet. Like they ain't give us no heads up or nothing. So yeah.
Hey Ryder. Man, that $50 don't make a break, but that $50, that's a can of milk for my boy, man. And he go through a few of them a week.
That's
I'm looking at coupons now. I'm like, man, I'm trying to can I get 10% off? Can I get a little bit off or something?
Reg, especially Reg, when it's something that you can do without. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. When it's not that RC where you like, man, I got to have that. You know what I'm saying? When those RCs, like, okay, let's just say like the Valkyrie. For prime example, the Valkyrie at $299. You like, hell yeah, man, $299. But I'm gonna grab, but yeah, I gotta get that. I'm gonna get that. But you got a 4S Creighton, you got the Punisher 4S, you got a Skeeter, you got a that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He was reading the comment out loud. That's all.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, but when you got all those, and then they be like, okay, well. All right, now the Valkyrie is 400 instead of 300. It's gonna make you think twice. Like, man, do I really want it? I know it's gonna make me look twice. Like, do I really want it?
I mean, when you compare it to Outcast 4S for $550, it might still be the value play.
I think this might be the first time where I look on eBay for the roller first before I even kind of go to the store, man. Like for real. Because the rollers be so cheap online. I mean on eBay.
That been the play for the longest though.
I did check my email yesterday to see if I had some coupons from Hobbytown tonight. I was like, let me see if I got some coupons in here.
Only thing about Hobbytown, you got to spend money to get the good coupons. I noticed that when I was spending, man, $300-$400, every few weeks, man. $20 off $100, $30 off $100. Then when you go to spending pennies too, the fuse 5 off $100, 10 off $100. It's like it don't hit the same.
Some of our hobby towns will work. Well, one of our hobby towns will work with you. The other one, oh nah, you ain't nothing. Nothing going on. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Nathan.
But that been my play.
I'm on I got my RC experience on hold right now. I'm just disgusted all the way around. So if it's something that I just have to have, then I'll probably get it. But like anything that come out right now, I ain't got to have it. I got enough stuff right now to play with. So I'll just upgrade what I have, and
I got to get it. Like Red said though, you know, buying a roller, that's been my play for the longest. I haven't bought anything out of a box in a long while besides other little small cards, but most of the time I'm trying to find a roller because I'm gonna get what I want straight from the rip. I'm not even playing with that stock stuff. It's cool. Take that out of there.
Easy. Coach Monte. All right. Yep. I'm skipping that one. Big man say pineapples. Mr. Wall says it's all love, and we all getting got either way. So let's bash. Yeah, that's it. And I had to say this today, just to remind everybody, whether you watching it right now live or you watching it later, and y'all see us go back and forth, it ain't really nothing for real. It's just in this moment, because in about a good 7.5 hours, we're gonna be in our own chat saying, "What's up, gents? Good morning, y'all. Rise and grind, grand rising." You know, so ain't no issues. Ain't no issues.
It's payday for some. Some gotta wait the next week. They say.
Do y'all need me to do it?
No, bro, no, man, no. Say that's a chat.
That's just for us.
Hey, look, I didn't do it this Friday because I was busy.
Yeah, that's just for us. Yeah, that's just for us.
That's exclusive.
But I got something for y'all tomorrow morning, though.
I'm
gonna make sure I ain't gonna check it to 10:30.
They're doing at 5:27 a.m.
Ready.
Wake y'all asses up.
4:45. Get y'all motherfucker. Just get with it.
Well, y'all stupid.
All right, man says, you guys want to see something that will make your head spin? Look up the right to travel. You're not gonna believe it's true. Okay. Timbo says it does matter. Coach Monte. Okay, nope. Oh, Timbo asked you, Dave, where you sleep? Oh, he said nope. Okay, nope. All right. Charlie Moses says it's on the plastic piece that covers the spur gear. All right, man says Gap was on the song, but there's more. Okay, we got that. All right, Urban Legend in the building was cracking. He said, "What's up, everybody?"
What's happening, Urban Legend? What it do, bro?
Yeah. We got Keisha Kellogg in the building.
What up, Keisha?
All right.
What's up, Keisha? No, Keisha. I'm not with that. I'm not with that Nina. We smoking on Keisha around this guy.
Yep, so he don't know the words.
And that was my jam. That on what Thursday. I'm not with that Nina. You know what I'm saying? Smoking on
Keisha. The melody.
Well, you got that Keisha.
He said he got the melody. Spellbound says, I'm with you, Gap. I'm looking purely at build quality right on the surface. I only own 1 Corelli and 6 Armors. Mr. Walt is laughing. That don't make no sense. They did drive it, or they crash out on the price. Hey, yeah. Urban Legend said, my bad. He got the autocorrect got him.
You good, bro?
He said
good.
Bug Reg. Yeah, we kind of figured that, Urban.
Yeah.
Urban said, Urban, you was saying, help that dude.
Charlie says, did Traxxas, Red Cat, and Team Associated get hit with the tariffs?
Not yet,
man. They ain't nobody. The only man, Horizon. They it's a conspiracy, bro.
Horizon, they did the same thing in 2021, man. 2020.
Traxxas ain't did it yet, bro. And you already know Traxxas got to be the first one, bro. I would have thought they would have had their tariff before they even thought about saying the word tariff. They would have went up on their price.
From my understanding, the stuff from Taiwan is basically chips that they're putting the tariffs on from Taiwan. So plastics and stuff.
Say it again, Teddy.
I'm saying, from my understanding, it seemed like they're taxing the chipsets that come from Taiwan, like microchips and stuff. But other stuff they're not really doing it on. So that's why I think Trax is going to be safe because it's plastics that they really get from there.
What about the
So
EST?
okay, but what about this though, right? So now everybody basically then caught up with Traxxas, price wise. So are we gonna have the same gripes?
Yeah, I mean that was just going to move on to a different brand. They're saying it's too much money for what you're getting, in my eyes.
So you think people gonna say the same thing about the armor cars now? It's not worth what you're paying for it.
Yeah, we just got that already. Somebody just said it. You know what I mean? I went in there to $50, turned me off from buying a big rock right then and there. I'm going back for it, but at the same time, that wasn't a sale on site as it would have been if the price was the same as it was last week.
Something to think about, brother. That's definitely something to think about because now with the Forest lineup being like the Forest Creighton is a plastic chassis. That's what Jay Mitch said in his video the other day. He said that he wasn't doing that he wasn't paying $529 for a plastic chassis. So now you got the Creighton Forest and the Outcast Forest that's $550.
If you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it.
Tariff said that.
Yeah, RC Tariff, he be here next week. Man.
With anything fun in life, if you want it, you got to pay to play, man.
I think people are going to be upset for a little while, but I think it's going to come down to it. People, when they want these RCs, they're going to get them. You know what I mean?
It's no different than when sneakers start hitting crazy. Remember, you used to get a pair of J's for $110, $120. Now J's $260.
Them Jordans come out. Well, yo, them flu games definitely going to be out there online getting them.
I look at it like this. I got a crawler. I got a boat. I got dragsters. I got off-road, on-road. I got enough stuff to play with. Yep. So I ain't hard pressed to buy no cars right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not over it. It's going to be a minute before I get over it.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. When you do get over it, and it is that car that the inflation prices then jacked through the roof, what you gonna do? Because it's gonna become a point where it's gonna be something they put out where you're gonna be like, boy, that's a bad summer gun. Which none of them
be something new.
Yeah, none of them we don't have to have. You don't have to buy another RC for the rest of your life. But it's gonna be something that they're gonna put out that you're gonna really want.
So I'm like Teddy now. I might just get me a roller and start building me some cars if I want one. That bad. Like I was looking at the show kits for the Red Cats. Red Cat was one of those ones that hadn't moved their prices either. Some of their prices are still the same. And the little show kit I was gonna build was the 64 gold digger, so to speak. I can still do that at a reasonable price, but y'all just jacked it up $75-$50 more. Nah, I'm good.
Some of the stuff seemed like it went up higher than that, bro. Like this went up 100. What? Nah, because what was the regular price? $499. No, 500 was $499, so it only went up $20, $30. But still, bro, I remember when they had this on sale for what it was, $399 or $420 or something like that. They had it on sale for
giving it away.
Look at the price now. It's $520, bro.
$30.
$530.
The extra 10 matters. Shoot. That's crazy.
All right, let me catch the rest of these comments because it's 12:03 now. All right. Okay, we got that. Timbo says they all break. RC Car Garage says, what's going on? RC Car? Welcome to the chat.
What it do, bro?
He-Man Sean's asking, is Tyco trash? For what Tyco was at the time?
Well, I know. Tyco would never be trash, bro. They just disappeared, but they'll never be trash, bro. That's nostalgia at its finest, bro. Yeah. If you didn't own a Bandit, you wanted one. If you didn't own a Heads Up, you wanted one.
Matter of fact, they had a NASCAR. Tyco had a NASCAR.
If you didn't own the old, we call it the Typhoon now, but Tyco had the Typhoon.
Yeah.
You didn't want one of those, bro. If you didn't have one, you didn't want one, man. Tyco was the guy, bro.
Don't forget about the hijacker.
They had
the hijacker
and the dirt
hijacker. Man, they
had Ricochet.
Psycho was a beast, bro. That
The Fast
Bandit, bro.
Tracks.
The Bandit was the first RC I ever seen do a wheelie, bro. And it had a 6.9 volt.
Commercial.
Yep.
Yeah,
6.9 volts had the light rack across the top of it.
But you had to back them up to get in the wheelie. You couldn't wheelie off the rip.
Yeah. You back them up and get the wheelie, baby. They had the wide back tires. Oh man,
Listen, I used to live with
like,
mine, and guess what happened? The disc stripped in the back. I only had it for 2 days. My mom was like, "I'm not buying no parts for that drum." Went in the bin.
I ain't never had a Tyco brake, but it used to take like 12 hours to charge some batteries for like 10 minutes of playtime, man.
Yes, sir. Boy, that was before nickel. They was penny hydro, nickel metal. They were penny metal batteries. 6.9 volts, bro. You had that one little charge. It had them little Tamiya ends on it. Plug them guys together, and boy, let it sit. Come, go outside and shoot you by 5 basketball games and come back. It'll be ready.
No, I was hip to it. I went to Radio Shack, got me a charger, bro. I wasn't paying that little stuff over there.
All right. Spellbound says Mar-a-Lago Omni Terminator is the toughest car on out of 30 cars. RC Car saying don't forget about New Bright. Radio Shack RC is the good old days. That's from Rodney Darvin. Speed Demon says is in the building. He says stopping in to show some RC love. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that, bro.
Mr. Wall says my local hobby shop tried to get me to trade my slash 4x4 Monster Convert for a Hoss. Shit. I was like, man, get out my face. Yeah. Send them on their way. TLR Camp says just found your channel. Do you guys race A-scale nitro buggies? No.
We race whatever you put out there. We don't have no rules to our racing. You can come race with us. We in Georgia. We race. We ain't on no real track.
You can race it. Like, bring it out to race. But we ain't driving no nitro buggies. You can drive your nitro buggy. And all the wing. You like man. Good grief. Matter of fact, I need to call Soup too. Timbo says Nyko was trash. He laughing. Lyndon RC in the building. I'm a fan of all RC cars. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Charlie Mosley is asking, is there any black-owned hobby shops? Just a question. Yeah.
It was one in Philly. It ain't. I don't know if it's still there. Yeah.
It's still there. They just under a different name now. Georgia Muscle says, I'm with Super Dave. I'm disgusted as well. TLR Camp says you guys should try racing, off-road racing, Field Herd Raceway. Nubia says, going around the panel, how many RCs do you all have in total? Just curious as all.
Everybody together is crazy.
I got about 60 by myself.
I think I'm the lowest. I got about 15, 20.
I'm around 30, 35.
I got about 75.
I got about 10.
Times what?
On the screen.
Yeah, me too. About 10.
Shit, you got 10 felonies, Ralph.
10 self-scales.
10 infractions.
Jay Mitch already hit him with that at the beginning of the show, Dave.
Look.
So it must be true. We get it from two sources.
So to be clear, I only have 6 7 scales now.
Only.
I had 9 at one point. Now I'm down to 6. And
I got 3. I just have 3: the limitless, the felony, and the infraction. Those are the only 3 you need.
I got 2.
But when you say 6, right? You say only 6. That's like a first world problem.
No, because I had 9 before. So
that's even worse.
Yeah,
but it's still a first world problem by saying only.
You know, everybody got their thing.
Oh, no, definitely.
You know, so yeah, that's all. But who asked the question? Newbie. Probably with these 6 people up here, we have probably collectively have seen at least 1,000 RC cars. I think that's pretty safe to say.
Yeah.
just from buy one or two, buy some, sell it, get some more. Yeah, it is like, because at some point you don't count. It's like, why? Anyway, it's a bunch.
And do you count the ones that are like rollers? Like I might have in storage, like I got a carbon fiber street eliminator. I got like 2 carbon fiber street eliminators, but they just chassis. I got a Creighton chassis that is put together, just don't have tires or a motor. I mean, I got more cars. It's just, ones I drive. I got about 35 that I drive.
There you go. There you go, newbie. It's a bunch. It's a bunch. Spellbound. Oh, Timbo says Charlie Mosley. I know one. Excuse me. Spellbound. He said that's where I'm at. No more new RC cars for a while. They could all use new shoes and servos this year. Hey, yes, sir. Tighten up what you got. Timbo says it's mostly a shop, but we can get most things. Oh, that's dope. Mr. C says I'm buying used on Facebook for the low and rebuilding to my specs. Okay, they talking about the shop. Yeah. J.R. Ramon saying show us your mini max.
A mini max? Oh well, I got a $600 mini max.
Yeah, you got $1,200 mini max.
Yeah.
It back though, it back now. We try to get to the end, bro. So go ahead, Ryder. We're gonna catch these comments, y'all, and we're gonna wrap it up because we passed time. We 11 minutes past.
FPV.
Keisha going off on y'all. She got it going on.
Keisha, you got to come back next week with them questions, sis.
Yeah. FPV talking to you, Gap, saying congrats on passing 7,000 subs. Yeah, congrats on that, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I passed 7,000. I need we trying to get to 10 though. We trying to get to 10 this year, baby. 2025. 10 grand.
You got it.
Matt says I did see a new RC. I kind of want RC 10 4x4 gold pan. Keisha's asking how are y'all doing tonight? T smoke on because it's some good stuff.
Keisha, we all married, so don't be flirting. Don't be trying to flirt. Chill out. Too late. Wifey watching, dog.
Elbow said Middleburg, Florida. Mr. Wall says Trax is out of Texas, right? Yep, that is correct. Okay, that's that. Oh, Matt says look like it's $400 fire teams for all. Hey, they gone though. They out of stock. Coach Monte says I'm quickly learning price means nothing when you want it. Messing with y'all, I'm 7 cars in since August.
That's how I go.
That's it. You need more, man, Matt. Coach Monte, you should have at least 27 by now, dog.
Yeah, easy. You're supposed to be at 30, really. I'm just saying. Keisha says smoking that Keisha don't get choked on it. Hope y'all night is going well.
And we ride around with that Nina. Go ahead.
Veteran RC in the building was cracking.
What up, Amp? What it do, bro?
All right. Mr. C says use rollers are the way to go. Keisha's asking, so what started or who started the RC gang, or was it just a homeboy thing or something y'all wanted to do? Yeah, Keisha, you're going to have to tune in next week and we will gladly cover all of that with you. Veteran is talking to Gap. What's good? Timbo says New Bright was trash again. Okay, got it. All right. We straight now, Gap.
All right, y'all, man. We're gonna go around the horn, say our goodbyes. Starting off at the bottom on the left, my brother Jay Mitch.
Yo, first of all, thanks panel for having me tonight, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope y'all have a great RC weekend. I'm back in the game. I got some good content coming this week. Y'all check me out if y'all ain't subbed, or make sure you sub to all these good brothers channels. We all got some good content coming up. And just want to say thank y'all for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight. Y'all have a good night and have a good RC week.
All right, my brother Teddy P.
Thank y'all for coming hang out with us tonight. And thank y'all for the comments and the laughs y'all gave us. Have a good work week and don't hate the tariffs.
My brother Big Reg, aka M2C Duct Tape.
First off, definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm taking donations from our RC therapy classes for these tariffs. And yeah, y'all have a good one and catch y'all next week.
My brother Super Dave.
Hey, sorry I was late. I had some personal stuff I needed to get taken care of, but I'm here. I want y'all to love on your family, be blessed, stay motivated, and go make a dollar because you're gonna need it. These next 4 years about to be hell.
My brother Rattle Keys, aka Rattle 3000.
Hey, like everybody else said, we appreciate y'all for joining, watching, commenting, asking your questions. We definitely appreciate it. Y'all have a great week. And remember, if you don't remember anything else, remember this. Brush your teeth up and down, back and forth, round and round. It's on you, Gap.
All right, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all coming to rock out with us, man. For y'all who just coming in, wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. It is absolutely, positively free. We may do a pop-up this week. We may not, but we definitely will be rocking next Sunday, 9:30 p.m. sharp. Be there or be circle. We appreciate y'all, man, for everybody coming out and rocking with us, though, man. Next week, we probably going to have some topics next week. We didn't really have many topics today, but we still had a great show. And y'all already know we got that glow. And we're going to get with y'all in a minute.